Oh boy. Hey there guys, it's Metron. We got something special today, man. Today we're back with another Torghast challenge. Gonna be doing the twisting corridors with my good friend Cop. Alright, but we're not doing it just any duo run of twisting corridors. Today we're gonna be doing it with two characters that have no specialization. Okay, so if you didn't see the previous video entry into this series, I did it with Warrior. It was insane. I actually almost cleared the whole run. I literally only failed because I'm a complete idiot. I didn't know what I was doing at the end. I never actually had any trouble with twisting corridors or like Torghast in general, so I didn't even know how to not die. But yeah, we're back, and today we're doing it together. Cop is somewhat famous now because he had failed twisting corridors multiple times, spending like 2 hours not completing it. So we're going to see how it goes today. Shaman and Warrior, interesting class combo. We're going to talk a little bit about what we're doing with their characters. I'll get his item level 2. I have not played this character since 2 or whatever weeks ago it was that we did this. So I'm still the exact same year, 144. We have no conduits because we can't actually pick like anything. We can't actually do anything with our class stuff. We can't have legendaries. We only have very, very, very select talents. That is because we're able to use a script. So we're going to see how that goes. Alex, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you again, man. And Fast Food, welcome. So, yeah, I guess without further ado, we're going to hop in-game voice chat here and see what happens. But see if he's here. Cop? He's still doing his intro, but anyway, when he gets in here, we're going to talk about what he's doing, because he literally leveled a character in like a week and a half just to do this with me. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Alex K's Productions, welcome, buddy. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Last time we did this, there's a bunch of like odd things going on with Torghast where it's like giving you spells that you might not even have in this like no specialization state, or weird things happening that give you the different things that make it a lot more interesting to play this character. So I'm very eager to see what it looks like with 2 players, and I do think Shaman is going to be very interesting because he's got there's such a good couple options for Shaman. So I hope that we'll be able to follow. I'm gonna basically, every time we get an anima power, I'm gonna ask him to read out what the options are and what his thought process is. So hopefully it'll go well. It's a little later than I want to start too, but I'm gonna try to go, like, we're gonna try to do 4 hours here. I don't know how it's gonna work, but this has been a lot of fun. And just something I want to bring up real quick before we start. I'm also seriously considering trying to take one of these characters into endgame content, even if it's just to see what the game looks like, how it looks at the character once it's there. Like for if I took like I think I don't want to take this character in. I want to take something that can actually do damage. And so far I've seen that to be Paladin. Paladin can actually do really decent damage. So I'm gonna try. I might try Paladin, but either way, I want to see what like how the game refers to the spec. Like, if you like create a log file and you have a no specialization Paladin clearing a raid boss, what does it say? Like, how does it rank the character? Or if I kill a Mythic Plus, I complete a Mythic Plus, what is Raider.io gonna say about my character? I'm almost just curious. Like, so I think I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure it out. Small Milk Boy, man, I've been waiting for you to be on. Sweet buddy. You probably need a neutral legendary. You can't even make a legendary right now. That's the only problem. I can't actually to get the legendary stuff started. I need to complete this first quest line in the Covenant, and I can't do that because the Soulbind doesn't work. Like, I literally cannot choose the Soulbind because the talent, or like the row on the Soulbind that I might choose, it's like how to describe it. It's like trying to refer to a spec that doesn't exist, basically. So it just doesn't function. If you click it, it just does nothing. So I showed that the last time we did this, but yeah, I don't think we'll ever have a legendary unless somehow we get to unlock. I was really hoping that just like by completing something in maybe Torghast in general, it might somehow just kind of override that. Like, I wonder if maybe there is some account-wide switch, and once you get where you're going with this, it'll just kind of flip that switch. So we'll see. Maybe somehow if I get a legendary pattern from Torghast, maybe it works. I don't think it works that way, though. I don't think you could actually get a legendary pattern until you unlock the jailer, right? I have no idea. There's Cop.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
No, it's going great. Let me turn you down a bit. But yeah, man. So you've done everything you've set up. You're ready to talk about what we're doing here?
Absolutely. I actually kind of showed them a little bit how I don't have a spec and how I can't even get a soul bind or anything like that. So
That's awesome. I'd love for you to talk a little bit about what your experiences were. So I just told everybody that you leveled this character basically at a breakneck speed. I'm going to say this right now. You deserve more credit for this than even you're willing to give yourself. Like, Cop's known for doing these like protracted leveling challenges, like marathon setting type stuff. He just leveled a character that honestly could have been like a legitimate leveling challenge, something that he would produce as content, and he did it exclusive just for us to get together at really a breakneck speed. I'm really impressed at how fast you've leveled this character. So I'd love to hear, how this all went down for you.
it was really fun. It was incredibly interesting. It felt a lot like a vanilla shaman because the only spells that I had were very basic shaman spells. Like I have a lightning bolt and a flame shock, and that's pretty much my arsenal for offense. So I had to really pull things in a very vanilla way and not get too, uh, not try to do this whole AOE thing where you're just racing at breakneck speed to do things. I had to be very particular about how I pulled. I had to be very particular about what quests I even tried to do because there's quests that I just couldn't do because I didn't have enough offense to survive long enough, right?
Hmm.
And it felt so vanilla. It really did. And just pulled it up my slash played right now. It looks like it took me about 1 day, 17 hours, so about 41 hours from 1 to 60. And I can't believe it was that little.
Kind of good, right?
Like,
Oh yeah, wow,
yeah,
that's
that was
it's quite good.
yeah. I loved
Wow.
it, I gotta tell you.
That's awesome, man. So tell me like what the talent situation is, because I was trying to explain it. So I just go quickly over it again. So we found this script again. Big thanks to Velocity from the guild. I didn't know this was even possible. He helped me find scripts that allow you to choose a talent and row, a column, all that, without actually having access to the thing, because we don't actually have access to the talent pane. We can't visually select it through the GUI, but we do actually have talents that we're able to get. So I'm interested in you. What character talents you have access to as the shaman and what you're using right now.
Well, there was really only 2 rows that I could even get anything on. Like most of them are very spec specific for shamans. So I got one that gives my Ghost Wolf increased speed and damage taken reduction, and another one that is just a natural. If I fall below 20%, I get an instant heal, and that's it. That's all I could get as far as talents go. So I've got none.
Oh, okay.
Essentially nothing.
That's interesting. I thought we had said that you had many more.
No, well, there was a couple other ones that I could get. Like I could get Windrush Totem, and here, let me bring up the actual because I took a picture of what.
Oh yeah, you took a picture, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second, and I'll show you. On the level 30 row, I could have gotten Spirit Wolf or Static Charge, and on the level 40 row, I could have gotten Nature's Guardian and Windrush. That's it.
Cool.
And I got Nature's Guardian and Spirit Wolf because I figured they were the best for this. That was just about it.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's better than what I got. As a warrior, I literally only had 2 options, like not even 2 rows, but 2 actual options. I have them both. It's Double Charge and Bounding Stride. That is actually the only 2 talents I could even get. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I want to level more characters. I was just talking about this on my stream. I think I want to level a character and make it try to advance into endgame content. Like, I want to see how Blizzard refers to this character. Like, what happens if I post a log with a paladin that has no specialization killing a raid boss? Like, what is it going to look like? What is the ranking system? Am I just going to be number 1? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So.
The number 1 in the world, the only one in the world.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested in seeing it.
That would be so interesting. We might have to do a normal run with the guild just to get that done.
I wouldn't mind it, actually. The more I think about it, the more I want to try it. All right, well, anyway, I'm out here waiting, so let me know. We get this started here today.
I just ported to Oribos, and I'm going to jump down into the Ring of Trance, or the Maw, I guess.
Sure.
Right now.
And what's your eye level currently?
It is probably 151. I'll look as soon as I'm not loading. 152.
Okay.
I was able to get pretty much all the 151 stuff, and I was able to get one of the Dark Moon cards that I figured was
Oh, the
really
Dark
good.
Moon
So,
cards. Yeah, I was gonna say I have a really bad trinket. I should have got that Dark. Should have got that Dark Moon deck. Which one did you get? I guess it's the intellect
um,
one, right?
yeah, it's one of the two intellect ones, not the healing one. I honestly thought about getting the healing one, but it got the
Hmm.
Dark Moon Putrescence.
Okay.
Cause the target to explode with shadow damage, and I think there's a bunch of crit that I can get with it as well. So
That's interesting. Yeah, that's probably something I should have picked up for this character, but we'll stick with what we have. The thing about Shaman too that I should make clear for everybody is that he's basically so like when you have these specs like warrior, it's only strength, right? But with shaman, it could be either agi or intellect, and it does seem like it's defaulted to intellect. So you're gonna be mostly like casting, I guess. Is that right?
yeah, that's the way I leveled. I leveled as a caster. As you know, I'm
Yeah.
heavily melee when it comes to my preference, but yeah, that's how I leveled. I leveled as a caster. I did a lot of kiting, and
Oh yeah, and you have a shield on too. So you're basically just like an Ellie shaman without any of the Ellie shaman spells. Okay,
yeah, that's what I
interesting.
looked at when I was looking at what to get. Like I got consumables and stuff too. So
Gotcha. Okay, so I guess we'll just start with Twisting Corridors Layer 1.
sounds good to me.
Let's see what happens. I'd also like to really heavily document our run. So every time we get an anima power, I'd like for you to tell me a little bit about what the options were so I could learn more about Shaman and also like, you know, what you pick ultimately. Hopefully it won't be too long to talk about that each time, but so I already got,
Okay,
go ahead, you go first.
I've got stunning or knocking down an enemy increases their damage taken by 25% permanently, or your first bloodlust on a floor does not cause the sated effect and will apply even if sated. I
Oh,
think that's the better choice.
that's a good one there. I would take that one. We're going to get a lot of benefit out of Bloodlust. And I actually have a great one. Increases the duration of Spear of Bastion by 15%. So I'm taking this. Oh, and it actually shows up in the chat too. I forgot. So I could actually just look at that too. So that's cool. So the main thing I want to see here is like what options arise that give us weird, you know, interactions because of our situation. So
Absolutely.
I actually
I'm just
picked
gonna
up a
put
couple
some.
of these oils. I'm going to give you one maybe. Or do you have? You have a
I have some
flask. Jesus.
shadow core oil. I won't let me put it on, so I'll take some try some embalmer's
I
oil.
would go with Embalmer's Oil, yeah, just because it's gonna be this first floor is probably gonna be the hardest until the very end, based on last time I tried this. So,
It won't let me put it on. That's just so weird.
hmm, that is weird. I have mine on, but I don't know.
I'm gonna get my food buff on, and I'm gonna put my armor kit on. I.
Oh, it's because you have Flame Tongue weapon on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. It. I should probably get rid of flame tongue and use the oil.
armor
Huh?
kit. I didn't even think about that. Hmm, you really come prepared, jeez.
I can give you a couple of armor kits if you
Yeah, if
like.
you want to give me maybe just two, sure. Won't use more than that today. Thanks.
There
All
you
right,
go.
let's put this on then, and we're ready to go, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take flame tongue off and put my oil on.
Yeah, I don't think Flame Tongue helps at all, honestly. What does it even do?
Nope.
It just does fire damage, right?
Yeah, for melee.
Yeah. And you do have an interrupt, right?
Yes, I have wind. Keep wanting to call it wind shock.
Wind Shock, yeah. Wind Shear is the name.
Wind shear. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, so far, so good. First floor was really, really, really easy the first time I did it, but then the boss was insanely difficult. So we'll see what that looks like. I need to make sure I'm making better use out of Spell Reflect too, and that's kind of the trick about these characters. Is like we have a plenty, you know, a relatively wide spell kit, but it's a bunch of spells that you wouldn't normally need to maximize to work well, and now we do have to work. So I'm sure there's stuff like that for Shaman. I don't know what it would be, but
Yeah, I'm thinking I really need to remember to drop my healing tide totem every time and
yeah,
stuff
that's
like that.
probably stuff like that is just making sure we have, because like we're not going to do very much damage, but if we make sure that our health deficit never gets too substantial, then it'll make it a lot easier to clear this in a quick way. Tagor says, did you hear that normal Torghast is going to be account bound as well? Yeah, it already is. Did you hear about that? What do you think about all that?
Absolutely, I love it. Like I can go if I had the gear for it, I could go to layer 8 on a brand new tune, which is just helps you catch up on the.
It's pretty interesting, yeah.
Helps you catch up on the legendaries really quick.
Question from Seismical: what covenant did Cop end up as? Yeah, tell him a little bit about covenants.
I chose Venthyr. I really like, and I got to remember to use it now that you mention that size. I chose Venthyr because I really like the chain harvest ability. And it seems to work really well because it buffs both healing and damage. So.
Yeah, that's going to be a great spell. The Venthyr has one of the best Torghast stuff in the game, I feel like, so. Take it slower. There's a lot of mobs up here. The good thing about Warrior is that Victory Rush is really going to carry me at times, but if I don't get kills on the mobs, now that we're not alone anymore, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Pretty sure I have to be the one to kill the target.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was always the thing about Victory Rush. You got to be the one to actually kill the target.
But actually, it's like super easy. Like if you just kill, if I like get a bunch of maw rats, it's gonna pretty much just guarantee my survival throughout the pack.
Nice. Squishy says you are actually doing this. Wow. Yep, we are.
A little crazy, but we're doing it. I hope it will be interesting.
Yeah. So it said Zarnir says hello. Hard Time says, Cop, where you been, bro? Like the 2 men title. Yeah, I thought that was cute.
That's actually a great title, I'll tell you what. That's a really... It says 2 men, no spec. I'm like, oh, that's great. Just genius. Guess we should just use CDs as often as they come. So do you have any type of CD... Well, besides Chain Harvest, I guess. Do you have any type of thing that will enhance your ability?
I got Earth Elemental. I figure there's going to be an elite pretty quick, so I've been saving them for that.
That's probably a good call, yeah. God, you're pulling through. That was Chain Harvest there? Yeah, okay. That's a really, really, really good spell for Torghast. I was surprised. Oh, Anima Power too. That's good. The trick here is, I'm going to tell you, the big problem I had with this was the first floor. If you don't have good anima powers, we're just not going to be able to kill the boss. So we need to make sure that we have anima powers that are going to help us sustain a long fight.
Cooldown of Earth Elemental reduced by 40%.
That's the one. That is the one. The one. And I got some relatively bad ones. Armor and block increased by 10%, or your damaging spells have a very high chance to heal you. This typically would not be ones I want, but I am going to take the healing one because I know, like I just said, I need to be able to survive a long combat. We're never going to have good offense on this first floor, but if we have good survival, then offense won't matter as much. So now with the rock elemental plus the heal on my end, I should have no problem surviving this first room.
Absolutely.
The big problem for Warrior...
You've done this before... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I said you've done this before on your Warrior, you attempted it before at least. Are you noticing the health of the mobs is a lot higher now that there are 2 of us? Or...
that's a good question. It was a couple weeks ago, so I don't actually remember. I'll definitely take a look at it in post, though, and see what's changed health-wise, because I actually wonder how this works. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, I know if you're a tank and a healer and stuff like that, it changes the health pools in a different way. But I wonder if, you know, there's something going on with this, too, maybe. I don't even know. Cop should pick up anything that buffs Earth Elemental, says John Smith. And I definitely would agree with that. We're going to get carried by the Rock today, I'll tell you what.
Rocky's going to carry us.
Yeah. Damage isn't as bad as I thought it would be, though. I mean, the pace of the pack is actually pretty good, considering we have no powers early on.
Absolutely.
I feel like these are probably 2 of the better classes duo as well. Like, I haven't really thought about the topic too much, but Warrior has, like, some really good anima powers that would go well if they just didn't get hit really hard. And I feel like Shaman has the opposite. They have anima powers that allow them not to get hit at all. So it's like, this is actually really good combo.
Absolutely.
Like this Whirlwind, I have so many synergies with Whirlwind, it's kind of wild actually. I can't wait till we get fully fleshed out. That's why I like Twisting Corridors the most, like, because it's so, like, you're always going to have tons of options. So it's so much more fun to try to get fully fleshed out, you know?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if we'll get some powers. Like, I know you got one in your run that you just did, it affected something you just didn't have.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. That's why I want to definitely read out each one of these. So what'd you get?
Each Stormbringer buff you consume increases the damage of your Storm Strike by 3% after generating.
Wow, that one's not applicable.
Yeah, I have no choice, though. I have to take it.
Oh, that's the only option? Jeez.
That's the only option,
That's
yeah.
funny. Okay, I got Rage Regeneration increased by 20% is the one I'm going to be taking. That's a huge one for this class, because the one thing that really sucks about No Spec Warrior is actually their Rage Regeneration is horrible. Because I don't actually have I don't have a spell that generates Rage. I only have, like, auto attacks and stuff. Ah, there's the ending over there. Druids are still pretty insane without anything, says Mike. Okay. It looks like Cop forgot to buy the Veneri upgrade on his monk. Oh yeah, you have all of them or not yet?
I don't have the last one. I've been meaning to get the last one. I want to get the mount before I really start farming the Maw, because I found it truly annoying to try and do the Maw.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
guess it won't be so bad now that I'm actually relatively geared.
It's a lot easier, yeah. You kill stuff so quick.
Yeah. I shouldn't. It's just the first week's thing just felt really bad.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so here we go. This is actually, I died to this, and I think I lost the run to this. I just didn't realize it until 2 hours later, because if I had the extra deaths I saved here. So we got Lust, we got Rock Ellie, and we have all of our offense up with the Covenant abilities, right?
Yep. So
okay, so don't pop
Rock Ellie.
Yeah, don't pop Rock Ellie too soon. I want to move this mob away, just because I don't know if we accidentally run through the portal. I saw that happen on Twisting Corridors, so I'm going to pull it now. And then just as soon as he's around the corner, pop it, and let's rock. Literally. So the goal here is just making sure we don't die, and I think with the Rock Ellie, that's going to be very difficult, but just dodge that Inferno stuff. Good. Doing relatively good damage. This trinket I have, even though it's so low item level, it's actually really good. Does a lot of damage. Yeah, so I definitely say, like, let's try to make sure we get every interrupt. This mob doesn't really have any important interrupts, but there will be ones later, so we'll have to communicate a lot on that. But mine...
Yep.
I need to get the the interrupt tracker to work in Torghast. I realize I don't have that. Never done Torghast with another player.
Yeah, it's definitely something to be thinking about.
JJ asks, why no Spec Warrior, or is it a joke? No, it's serious. Mostly for the challenge. I mean, we've wanted to do leveling challenges and stuff, like other stuff like this in the past, so this is just Torghast is just the best place for it, I feel like.
Absolutely.
So the Rock Ellie CD is reduced, but it's still probably not going to be back up again, right?
I got 1:38 left.
Okay, this is going to get dangerous. I interrupted that one. If you could interrupt the next fireball, that would help me survive.
Will do.
Great, and now I'll spell reflect the next one. Okay, I'm going to spell reflect this one. And then I'm going to fear this one just to interrupt it, and then I could interrupt again. I get this interrupt, and when yours comes back up, get the next one.
I got the next one.
Great. Dodge that. Cool. And that should be good. That should be it for now. I get this one. John says if we have 2 Earth Ellie reduces, it'll always be up. So that's what our goal is there. Let's see what we get from this one.
I have your damaging spells and abilities have a very high chance to heal you for 5%. When you attack a new creature, you're healed. Targets healed by your healing stream totem take 25 reduced damage for 10 seconds. I kind of like that last one.
That's a good one. That's going to really help us, yeah. I think that's the best one there. I think it'd take, again, another rage generation increase, and that's really starting to snowball now for me. Okay, so that's floor 1. That went a lot better than the last time I did this. Inferno Master says, been soloing the Twisting Corridors as Blood DK. You get so many damned OP powers, I guess, there is in there. It's no joke. DK's, I feel like, not one of the best classes for it. I'd be interested in seeing what no spec DK looks like, because if you have that power delta, I think it would be a little bit more fun, but I feel like I'm actually... like the next challenge I want to do besides these is no anima power Torghast runs. I think my Blood DK could easily do an anima, like a no anima run. I want to see like what level I can do it on, but I want to try that for sure. That's going to be the next thing. It's like the powers are great, but if you don't get all of them, like if you're doing regular non-twisting corridors, it's like you're not ever really going to gain much power. Like you have to gain all the overpowered ones for it to be good. And if you don't have them, then it's just not very good at all.
Zarnir says, Torghast is so hard at my main mage and a cakewalk on my undergeared hunter. Just why? Hunter has a pet, I would think.
Yeah, the pet certainly doesn't hurt. Could be a skill thing, though. I'd love to see mage in here. I think mage actually... I see all these threads on the forums, constantly people talking about this. About how mage and some other classes like priest and stuff are really bad for Torghast. And honestly, I think it's they just don't play their class. Like, they don't use the spells. Like, mage historically has some of the best kite ability in the game. It has some of the best, like, CC and things to keep you alive. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't understand what the issue is for mage. And I think it mostly is just people. Like, they're not coming in here and sheeping a mob or rooting and kiting and all that. You know what I mean? Like, so I definitely want to try mage at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean... I've talked to one of our guildies there, Slushington. I've actually run with him in Torghast, and he just owns the place, like, with his ability to kite stuff.
That's true. I forgot. That he's constantly doing, like, twisting corridors and stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
John Smith says, healing stream. Do you have Cap Totem? Yeah, I've been using it when I remember it, and when I'm not talking too much to use it.
So there's that Untainable Waters debuff, 25% damage reduction. That is quite and that's gonna stack. I'd assume that's pretty big. What level of anima power was that? A green one or a white one or what?
That was the green one.
Wow, that's a really good one. And it totally asks, it was hard on my mage with casters were one-shotting you, but they patched that out. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about what the game looks like now compared to what it used to, but again, mage is just like, I mean, between ice block and all these other crazy spells they have, I'm just really surprised. You know, like when you know the history of mage, like one of the bulkiest classes ever in the game, it's like really hard to understand. I think these people, like, they run in and they just try to like face tank like 30 mobs, and then they don't have any plan. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, there was a meme back in vanilla where you could tank with a mage if you did it right. You know, like I've actually seen people, not for a whole dungeon or anything, but when it was necessary, tank with a mage through like Scarlet Monastery and stuff back in vanilla. It was crazy.
So these layouts, oh, this is the Soul Forge. Yeah, okay. I wasn't. Which one is this? I can't. This is like the fire and everything, right?
Yeah, I think this is the fire one.
Got it. Jake says that he's completed both 8 layers at 158 eye level, and he wishes there was more difficulty. Well, you're in luck.
Absolutely.
Come on over to the dark side. Time for some Torghast challenges, it sounds like.
Zarnir says, "Mel, maybe I just suck then.
Probably, yeah.
Torghast on the hunter then."
That's probably the issue, unfortunately. And it's not a bad thing to suck, man. It's like what we were trying to talk about the other day. Like, I've been helping a guy with runs in Mythic Plus, and like, he knows that he's not as good as he wants to be, and he knows how to get better, and I'm going to help him do that. So it's like, step 1 is accepting that you can get better. You know, that's something that a lot of problems arise from, because everybody thinks like they're as good as they need to be, and They never are. Like, nobody ever is. You know what I mean? Everybody, even the best players in the world, are going to struggle with that because it's a ego check, right? It sucks to suck.
Yeah,
So you got to get over that. You got to find a way to improve. You got to think in ways that aren't normal as well with content like Torghast, I feel like.
absolutely.
Okay, we got an anima power up here in this jar. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say I was just gonna talk about Proshock, but you go ahead.
Okay, I just want to read the comment. Just completed layer 8, Twisting Corridors this morning. Keep trying Lichborn, Death Coil spam, and Mythic Plus today. Yeah, that's another issue I have is like these, it's almost less fun to do on my DK because I'm so used to playing it a certain way in 5-mans and hard content in general that when I have to change my playstyle in here, it's actually like quite kind of jarring, and then when I leave, it's even more jarring, so... These characters that I don't play outside of Torghast, it's a lot more fun. It's like we're playing a different game mode. That's what it feels like with this character.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. It just feels like it doesn't hurt my normal how I would play. You know.
Yeah.
Whereas I spend a lot of time on a shaman outside of how I'm doing this, like another shaman, a full shaman. It would affect my monk to where I would be like rusty after a few days of playing shaman. So
Oh, don't even bring him up, Jesus.
Increases my versatility by 3%. Not bad.
That's a good one.
Versatility can be good for shamans.
I got mastery, so we'll stick with that. And then we also have this one. We got a free one from that mob there.
I got placing a totem causes you to drop another random totem, and your healing received is increased by 100%, but your holy damage and healing done is reduced by 25%.
I think that first one is huge. I don't know if you've seen how that works, but yeah, I don't know how many totems you actually have, but...
I have cap and healing stream that I'll probably use most. I mean, I could, on an oh crap moment, drop like Tremor, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. You could actually just use it to proc a different totem now, so it's like almost kind of rotational now. Like, you just drop every totem that you have.
It's too bad that they don't have that fire totem that used to spit out fire.
Yeah, that's... Well, you can actually get... No, I think you can get that one, yeah. It's any totem that the class has, so... It can be a Lava Lash totem or whatever. Lava Spout totem? I can't remember. Yeah, anyway, I got Battlelord's Invocation. This upgrade is not appropriate for your class. So, yeah, I'll take this crit damage one instead.
That's funny. Sounds about right.
That's why I'm interested in seeing how often that comes up, because that's a pretty important part of the run, I feel like.
Absolutely. You're always so much faster than me, I tell you.
This is just our natural balance between each other, so just there's nothing to worry about, you know. It's normal.
I get you.
John says Frost Shock instant death from 10% is going to be crucial. That's a good one. I didn't know that existed. And Mike brings up, I don't know if you heard about this, but people are doing speed runs of Torghast now. Somebody cleared all of layer 8 in under 5 minutes or something like that. What do you think about that?
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. Enemies within 15 yards reduce casting speed, or Frost Shock freezes maw rats in a block of ice, killing them instantly. I can instantly kill maw rats.
Okay. I'm taking damage of Whirlwind is increased by 50%. So this is the one I was talking about. There's going to be a bunch of augments to Whirlwind, and it's going to start becoming really, really, really good. Like, by the end of this, I'm going to be doing, like, real damage. Like, it's kind of wild how good some of these Warrior ones are. In fact, people are saying that, like, Warrior have, like, the best ones. Like, I went on this talk about this on the forums, and people are like, dude, you picked the easiest class. Warrior's the best in Torghast. I'm like, I really doubt that, because of the fact that you don't actually have any self-healing outside of things that, you know, like Victory Rush and Torghast, Anima Power stuff. But maybe. I don't know how other people feel about it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I can't imagine.
I've always thought that self-healing was really important for stuff like this.
It does feel that way when you're alone, yeah. But, I mean, you do have Victory Rush, and there's a couple talents that make it even better. But... And there you go. So you drop the Astral Protection Totem, which actually increases our health. And if for some reason we died, we would be rezzed, so...
Oh, nice.
You can get Healing Tide, you can get Spirit Link, you can get, you know, all different, every option that's out there pretty much.
That is awesome. I was gonna say earlier, I really love the way Frostshock looks for this no spec because um, it it has essentially no cooldown other than the GCD, and even if I get locked out of nature spells, it's not considered a nature spell, so I can still spam it, and it does really decent damage. You know, it's almost as good as say a lightning bolt.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I like that spell a lot actually. That was one of the things that I really liked about the kind of rework of this kit in Shadowlands here. Chicks brought up that Druid has like a really good one as well. You can dam it, you get like make it so the damage and root goes up, and then you could literally kill them with just roots. I have seen that on like Reddit and stuff. People post videos of that. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to do Druid next in Torghast, just to see how it goes. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just found an interesting video using party sync to great effect, like you've attempted. So size will. Oh, great. Yeah, send me that. Okay, so we have another end floor here. We got Lust and every CD up again, right?
absolutely.
All right, let's see what happens here. Get that first interrupt there. But the Rock Ellie is going to take the brunt of it, so we don't really need to focus too much on the interrupting for a while. It's actually the same mob we just fought on the previous floor. Wait, see, it's a pretty, like, a long encounter. Oh, wait, you did, oh, yeah, well, you did Lust. That's right, it just doesn't give us sated. Okay. I guess Lust can't be used again, though, just because it'll have a CD, right?
Yeah, 5-minute CD. So
Okay, yeah, if we had
unless
two
there's
Lusts.
an anima power that reduces it.
Maybe. I don't know. The rock's lasting only a minute or something, right? I can't remember how long it lasts.
Yeah, it's got about 5 seconds left.
Okay, so we'll be ready for interrupts again after this.
I got this one.
Good, perfect. I'll spell reflect the next one. God, this does a lot more damage than the first layer one. I'll interrupt this one. Oh shit! All right, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, we both have the same CD interrupt, so because this mob like constantly does other casts, it's gonna time up that way constantly. I'll just fear that to interrupt it. I also have ignore pain too, so you use yours here. I'll get the next one then.
Sounds good.
And I'll spell reflect next. Spell reflect up, and then you interrupt when you can. Good.
There we go.
Wind
We got
rush
Wind
now.
Rush as well.
Boom! Look at that. Good play. Oh, I should be using Whirlwind now instead of Slam. I forgot about that. Hey, you can interrupt, right?
Yep.
Great.
Just used it when you called for it.
No problem. I'll spell reflect first, then I'll interrupt, and we should be good. I think you'd like the 3-minute Venthyr Bear. You macro Incarn plus Ravenous Frenzy and Trinket together with Ursox Legendary. Nice. That does sound good. I've been wanting to level Bear, but I'll be going Convoke for sure. That's just way too fun as a Bear. Alright, so what'd you get?
Ghost Wolf increases your speed by an additional 20%. Killing a Marat increases your health by 2% up to 100. And casting Chain Heal makes your next Chain Lightning instant cast. Casting Chain Lightning makes your next Chain Heal instant cast.
Oh, that's the legendary, yeah. Interesting. Oh, look, we have Wind Fury Totem down right now, too. Wow, that's pretty cool.
I don't know how much Chain Healing I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I would definitely not take that one. At least not right now. I would go with the... You had the Marat health one, didn't you? Is that what you
Marat
said?
Secret Spices.
Yeah,
I love that one.
that's absolutely mandatory for this, honestly.
Got it. What'd you get?
I don't know. I got a couple of tough ones. Your abilities cost no rage for 1.5 minutes after choosing this power. Obviously, that's really good, but we're about to go into a vendor floor, and I don't want to rush through that. Striking a
Yeah.
Marat with Charge or Heroic Leap instantly kills the Marat and it resets the cooldown. It's not very useful, but it is going to be used a lot. And then your Steward's File of Serenity refreshes the cooldown of Spirit Bastion, which sounds really good on paper, but it's only ever really going to be useful on bosses. So I guess I'll take that just because it's the worst. It's the best of the worst kind of thing.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, let's hit
And Theo says, "Sir, hey Theo, how's it going, buddy?"
it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see what we get on this vendor floor. This is going to be a big moment in this run, I think.
Yep.
I always go and get the free one at the end first, just so I don't
Oh
outbuy.
yeah, so do I.
Okay. I'll open these. You can go grab it.
I got Ghost Wolf increases your speed. When you critically strike with a direct attack, an Arcane Bolt will also strike, doing 1100 arcane damage.
That's the one, dude.
And Wind Shear cooldown reduced by 4 seconds. So
yeah, we want the crit one for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I got some interesting ones. Ignore Pain, 50% chance to cast Shield Wall, which would be interesting. Increase the duration of Spirit Bastion again by 50%, or acquire 150 Phantasm. So I'm going to wait and see what we get from the vendor, because if we want the 150 Phantasm, that's going to be something we won't know.
Cooldown of Earth Elemental reduced by 40%. I am definitely taking that.
Nice. Yeah, there's not actually many that I like to purchase, though, I feel like. I think we'll buy this Brass Knuckle one again, Rage Generation.
That took my Earth Elemental cooldown down to 1 minute, and it's up for 1 minute.
Yeah. Now, it sounds like a slam dunk, but just keep in mind that you do not actually, if it dies, like, you know what I mean? It could die, so that will happen. Okay, so I'm just to go for full offense here. Spirit Bastion, and then we got 2 new anim powers. I'll gain the War Machine talent. What is this? What the hell is War Machine, besides a wife beater?
I think that's that's an actual talent on your talent tree. For, like, Fury or something.
Wow, yeah, it is. It's a Fury talent. Killing a target grants you 30% haste and 30% movement speed. What the hell? How do I have access to that? I don't... Is that going to work, you think?
It might.
It actually says it should, so I guess I'm about to find out.
Yep.
That's a huge talent. If I got that in here, that would be huge. Because we're going to constantly kill stuff, right? Like, oh...
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, what else did you get? You bought a bunch of options.
Yeah, I'm thinking I've got Ephemera, which is versatility. I've got Flame Shock's damage now over time now happens 40% more frequently, which might be pretty good. While below 50%, your healing spells cast 50% faster. Ghost will open speed, and I can't afford Rime Blood.
Rime Blood? What is that?
Yeah, Frost Shock reduces all damage the target deals by 25% for 10 seconds. I could probably make that stack and just make the mobs neutral. Like, do nothing.
Cool.
But I can't get it. It's 225, so I only have 178 left. So
I'm gonna
get the Flame Shock one, because I do try to dot things up.
Smart.
And then we'll see what I got from these. I got NMPs within 15 yards, casting speed reduced, and Flame Shock's damage over time now happens 40% more frequently. As maybe it happens 80% more frequently. Let's see if we can stack it. Indeed, it does.
Yep.
Increase critical strike by 6%, or increase Phantasma earned by 25%. Huh.
Probably take the Phantasm, honestly.
Yeah, because we're going to need it.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of purchasing.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm ready to go. I ended up taking the Shield Wall one, or whenever I use Ignore Pain, I have a chance to see if a Shield Wall comes up. But my main thing is seeing if this War Machine talent works. That's interesting.
Nice.
Because that was
not...
not
know what it does?
Yep, it's every time you kill a mob, it gives you haste. And I know it's a prot warrior thing, but I did not have access to it when I was messing around with the talents, so we'll see what happens here. I just used 2 spell or whatever, ignore pains, and did not get a shield wall either.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pop the earth down.
Yeah, just rock Ellie 100% now. We're gonna cruise through these next few floors.
Absolutely. John Smith, keep me honest. He reminded me of the stuff I don't have, or I don't remember.
Yeah, that's good. And Wind Fury down too. See, that's why it's so powerful that you just drop totems constantly, because there's so many good totems. Getting those Wind Fury procs is a freaking no spec warrior. Like, come on. Does Rock Ellie do a lot of damage?
We're back in vanilla.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will eventually, because he's gonna also get, whenever Rock Ellie is out, it does Earthquake around Rock Ellie. That's a legendary as well, but also from Torghast. So yeah, you're basically gonna have like a giant AoE bot out constantly.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Agreed. I'm not seeing any like War Machine, whatever this would be. Don't know. Probably just doesn't work. Also not seeing.
Now.
Cool. Yeah, and there's healing tied down. That's funny. I think we're gonna cruise, my friend.
Yeah, I think we're good.
That rock is really gonna carry us. We got some really good start to this, though, to be honest. At least on your end, you've gotten some really powerful openers.
Absolutely.
We don't do a lot of damage yet, but 2k does feel like pretty good for for where we're at with these characters.
Yeah.
Freaking 140 item level, 2k damage, 4 floors into Torghast, I'll take it. Ah, the rock's rubble. Did he actually die there?
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds left on. Yep, bringing him back up.
Nice, welcome back.
Welcome back, Araki.
He's a good man, honestly, I'll tell you what.
Like his movies.
But as you see, only 3,000 damage on that pack, but he does enable us to survive so easy that it makes it, like, invaluable.
Agreed.
Nope. When we get these soul remnants, if I get it, you get it too, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Making sure it's not like those leveling challenges where, like, we're competing for the same thing and I'm just stealing it from you.
Oh. All the time that happened.
Yeah, don't remind him of it. That's funny.
You're like, well, I'm done with this one. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Okay, I have 1. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting this. Unless it's not a buff, I'm not getting any haste. I don't see. It's not on my character sheet or anything, so I don't think it's happening. That's weird.
Yeah.
Because usually the anima powers that don't work just say they don't work and do nothing. But this actually acted like I could get that talent. And it just didn't actually happen for whatever reason. There's Spirit Link. Good link there, Rusty. The shield wall isn't...
I'm sorry, I just...
What's
I
that?
can't help but still think about that kill on Devour.
That was just insane, honestly. If anybody still hasn't watched that video, I don't like to, like, oversell my own content, but I think that's the best video I've ever made, honestly. It's like, it's just so friggin' funny, man. You can't not watch that one.
The literal change, it could not...
Oh, yeah. It was, like, literally completely given up on life, and then the second it happens, it's like, oh my god, this is the funniest thing ever. But yeah, I don't think the shield wall one's working either. Which is odd. I don't... Like, why? Surely that would work even as a, like... If I was an arms warrior and took that, it would work, right? Like, why does it not work for me? You don't need the shield wall spell for it to work, right?
I wouldn't think so, but...
Yeah. Like, there's plenty of stuff like that in Torghast that just gives you spells your class or spec has, or your class has, but your spec doesn't have. Pretty sure DK has the same one.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. We're doing something that's so far outside
exactly.
the content.
It's really just not expected to work is the problem. That's one of the main reasons why I want to keep pushing this, because I feel like it's going to be... It's so bizarre that, like, you really have to explore it to its fullest, like nobody else is going to, you know?
Exactly. Man, if we get this done...
Yeah. Oh. Daniel says the shield wall ones give different defensive abilities depending on your spec, so that's probably why it doesn't work then. That's interesting. Yeah. What is it supposed to give?
Same reason why I can't use Ascension, right?
Right. It's the same spell, but yeah, it's a different actual spell, so it's interesting. What is the shield wall supposed to give then? I don't know. Let's have to find out. Oh no, what's happening here? I'm dead.
Don't die.
Kinda can't help it.
I got you, buddy.
The rock's dead. We're gonna die here.
That was too big a pull.
Yeah, it's not. We just aren't interrupting. These flame tenders are casting this buff as always, and just try to run, just kite as much as you can.
I can reincarn once they aggro.
Nah, it's fine. That's a really unfortunate. There's actually 4, or is there 3? 3 casters here.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. There's 2 deaths out of the way. Interesting.
I wonder if I can hex any of those guys.
Yeah, that's what Size was just saying. We should hex one for sure. It's interesting.
Oh. I got turned around. You got ahead of me again.
Oh, it's actually a patrol. I'm going to quickly grab it and pull this back. I didn't realize. I thought that was all one pack. So we should be alright here. The flame tender is our target, though, okay? Make sure we don't let these casts of that interrupt go off. I'll get the first one. It's called Inner Flames. There it is there. I just got it. Okay. Once that mob's dead, the pack like loosens up severely. It's just that mob buffs the hell out of the other mobs and also heals everything. So we actually let all 3 casters of it go off. So it just healed the pack to full and had the buffs on everything.
Oh, that would be why then.
I just wasn't paying attention. Honestly, like you get lulled to sleep here. Like we're cruising and then all of a sudden we just die. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep in this place, I tell you.
No, even on your main, like you really...
Yeah.
Another great link there, though.
Yeah.
The Rock's gonna be so satisfied with that link. Oh, he's back out. See how satisfied he was? He was willing to come right back. Oh, I got 2 anima powers from 3 mobs. Okay.
I got Bloodlust grants an additional 15% haste. Yes, please. And
that's a good one.
Astral Shift duration increased by 10 seconds.
Oh,
forgot he even had Astral Shift. But that's really good.
Could have used it on that last pack. Should have probably Bloodlusted too. I keep forgetting we get a free Bloodlust every floor. There's like been no elites so far. I keep waiting for that, but it doesn't happen. Okay, so let's make sure Skull dies first. They're both going to try to cast it, but if we kill him quick enough, that won't be an issue. Yeah, it's a good stun there too. I could fear if they both... Just fear now to kind of desync them. Okay, good. They didn't even get a cast off. I'll get the kick. I'm unsure if you benefit from his non-sated power. Oh, I do, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, because the way it reads is it doesn't cause sated.
Yeah, we've already seen it, actually. You only use it on the boss, but I realized that I thought Bloodlust wasn't used because I didn't have sated. That's usually how I figure it out. But then I looked, and we did use it. Okay, any complicated mobs? So let's just pull out, I guess, instead to be a little safer.
Yeah.
It's like 7 or 8 mobs in there. If we pulled them all, I think we'd probably have some trouble even with the rock elemental.
Which I should bring back up anyway.
Yeah, it's always should, unless it's dying, it should always be up.
Honestly, if I get another reduction to it, I'm going to do it anyway, just to
Yeah.
help us out with that.
I don't know if you can. I think it caps at whatever it's at now. Maybe.
Let's get a 1-minute CD now, so it might. It's 80% cooldown. The way it reads is a percentage cooldown, so
Yeah.
I might be able to get the cooldown to 100.
Well, the state of the game is pretty balanced. We're doing like very similar damage patterns, so it's funny.
That's always good.
Somehow they managed to like keep our 3 spells within each other balanced.
Which to me makes sense because we're essentially this is the type of stuff that we would have if we, were just starting to level, right?
It's true,
So,
I guess, yeah. Oh my god, its damage is so high. Disarm certainly doesn't help.
stepping out of the massive strike does help. Here's Rocky.
There's the rock. He's saving us. Come to the rescue, my friend. I was going down like the Titanic, and you saved the ship.
That's right. High Lord says, "Hey, cop." Hey, High Lord.
That's it. Okay, that's good. Let's get some of these pots broken here. I can't actually get over to that. There we go. Oh, there's a Naife or something. What is that? A Kyrian? Do you see that as well? How does this work if you're not?
We should both get it. I'm certain we'll both get it. Yeah.
Cool.
We'll find Amathia.
Yeah, that's his lover.
Gotcha.
What happened?
Try and cast Inner Flames, and I cap totemed you.
Oh, that was a great cap, yeah. Sometimes you'll get a cap from just putting out Healing Stream too, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah, now I just realized there's this one anima power that was overpowered for warrior. It was when every time I charge, I do 500% more damage or something like that for a few seconds. That was what really carried me last time I did this. I forgot all about that one.
Nice.
It was either charge or heroic leap or whatever. It was like actually really, really powerful. Okay, that's that. Oh, yeah, there's the person too. Amathia. I love those little ice blocks you're creating. It's funny.
Yeah.
You're just turning the little mall rats into little ice blocks.
Gaining HP as I do it.
Oh, right. How much HP do you have now?
18% more, so 27k.
27k. I got 22k. You're crushing me. You're gonna be the tank. Oh, careful. I saw Earth Grab Totem. I assume that was a Brock from the Anima Power thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have Earth Grab. Also Taunt, which is cool.
I have something.
You have Earthbind, yeah.
Yeah, Earthbind, yep.
Which is another really low CD totem. Just spam that out every time. Honestly, like getting a Wind Rush or a Wind Fury totem out is probably like the best thing that we can get because it's going to substantially increase our at least my damage.
All the totems.
There's a lot. Oh, that link. That's a good link, actually. We needed that one. Okay.
I got
so
classic vanilla floating combat text on and all.
Oh, did you get that add-on? That's a great add-on, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
I swear, one
that.
of the best. All right, let's see what we get from this. These are usually pretty good.
Yep.
She's cute though. I can see why he's digging her. Hmm.
Don the boots, increasing your movement speed by 40%, but reduces your health by 15. No thanks. Or 10 soul remnants. I will take the soul remnants.
Soul remnants it is. I'm gonna get another Spirit Bastion increase again. So we got a really, we have a very long Spirit Bastion now.
Nice.
Or do we? 10 seconds? Is that actually long? I guess that is. I'm not actually sure how long it's supposed to last, but it doesn't seem like it's that long. I thought it'd be much longer than that. Well, it's only a 10-minute or 1-minute CD, so I guess it's not gonna last. So we gotta interrupt that inner flames. I feared it. Anytime we see these Maw sworn flame tenders, I always gotta stay on our guard here. I also think you can purge the buff that they do afterwards. It looked like you could anyway. I didn't pay attention when I did it on my Shaman though.
I never know what buffs can be purged. I'm always so hesitant to use it.
Platers should make it very obvious, no?
I just don't know how purge works well enough to know what to do with it, right?
Okay. Yeah, usually Plater like puts a buff above the bar and it's like glowy. So if you see that, then you can purge it and you just press the spell and it removes it. That's it.
I think I did that. I saw something above the Mob Sworn Sentry, I think because he got his accursed strength.
Yeah, I think you did, now that I think about it, because it was 2 mobs and one of them didn't have the buff, so you must have done it.
Sweet.
Good work.
There's like no cooldown on that too, right?
Yep. There's no CD, and I think it costs mana or something, I don't know.
Yeah, 1,000 mana, that's not bad, that's 10%.
Jared asks, what add-on is that shows his damage so well? I assume that's what we were just talking about. Classic floating combat text. You're talking about the damage in the middle of the screen. If so, yeah, that's the name of it. It's a great add-on, honestly. It's really well made. I don't know why at some point they like changed the way floating combat text works, and I think it's just way worse now. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, me either, honestly. I love the way it works, but I mean, it does take up a lot of space. Like, I don't use it when I'm in raid because...
Nah, definitely not. Yeah, you don't want to do it when you're doing serious content because it's really bulky. You could change the size of it, but I guess that's probably why they changed it in general, because Classic's damage profiles were just single target mostly. But if you're AoEing 30 mobs, you're not even going to be able to see the screen. And yeah, I actually use no combat text at all when I'm playing on my Death Knight for the same reason. Sungo brought something up. You're going to laugh.
That's rare.
Where? Oh yeah, back there.
Sweet.
Sweet. Let's take it slow and get that mob. It says brought something up that hilarious that happened last night though. We were doing Spires of Ascension, and there's these mobs that put up like a buff that if you purge it off, the buff drops on the ground and we pick it up instead. It's really powerful. But anyway, we do like 3 packs of the mobs. Okay, and I'm like, the first pack, I'm like, okay, you can purge that, we'll pick it up. Second one, I'm like, okay, can you purge that? And then the third one, I'm like, dude, are you going to purge or what? And he goes, dude, can't somebody else do it? He's the only person in the group who could purge. It's just him. There's nobody else in the group that can purge. It's not. He's the only shaman in the group, and we don't have a priest or a mage. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, man. Did you notice on the last boss of Spires, the orbs already being there? Yeah, I did, yeah. That's been like that. I feel like I maybe not too long, but I noticed it earlier in the week because I picked an orb up, and my DK is like holding it, and when I Death Strike, I kind of slam the orb on top of the person instead of my actual Death Strike animation. It looks really funny.
Neat.
Didn't you hear Rusty is really good at Mythic Plus? I heard, yeah. Okay, we clear the rest of these out here. Let's see what happens. Rusty using Rock Alley at the worst times. It's true, actually. You can't get him to not use Rock Alley, but you can't get him to use Purge. That's funny. He uses Rock Alley for like 5,000 damage, and then the next pack, we don't have it up, and like we need it like crazy. It's like, what the hell? Okay, so I guess we use a lust here then, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice old Link. Surge of Pain, that's good. Let's taunt him into the Link here, so the rock camp. Doesn't last long enough for that. That was a bad idea. I don't know what that cast actually does. I don't know this mob very well. Racking Torment sounds like something we want to interrupt. Mass Debilitate. Okay. Movement speed and decrease. Time between attacks decreased. Not good. Mark is taking no damage at all, though, so I think we're going to be really good on this mob.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't even know, like if he's standing in a mechanic right now, does that cause him to take damage? I'm not sure.
No, he's not taking any damage at all.
Yeah, very little.
Oh, dude, we are so gonna rock this.
Yep. I'm excited to see how this works on bosses. I do worry that he might die on bosses, but we'll see. It doesn't really matter, though, because, like, I actually have, like, a really good defensive kit, despite this character being so undergeared and stuff. Like, Warrior has some really naturally good defense in its kit now.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Nah, that was very easy. Okay, what did you get from this?
Increase critical strike by 9%. Become immune to silence and interrupt. Increases the range of my auto attack by 10 yards. I don't know, crit?
Yeah, I would go crit. I got some bad ones here, too, so I'm going to take that haste one. 9% haste is pretty good. And then we got another one here.
Power's going to be over here. Earth Elemental has a permanent earthquake. Yes.
Ah, that's it, guys. We're freaking cruising now, man. I'll tell you what. And I'm going to take this one that... I don't know, though. Berserker Rage lasts 300% longer and also causes your party members to go berserk. That sounds like that could be good. Just because I think there's something that makes Berserker Rage do something else eventually. So being able to give that to Cop, maybe that helps a lot. We'll see. I don't remember.
Yeah, I have 3 minutes before I can cast Bloodlust again, by the way.
Nah, that's fine. We don't need it. As long as the Rock Ellie's here to carry, we're good. Oh, look at the Earthquake Rock Ellie. Oh my god. Yeah. That's going to be top damage, 100%. It already is, as you can see.
I should really put details up.
Oh yeah, this is going to be one that you want to have details for because there's going to be so many weird damaging combinations that I would like to see, you know. Actually, the Lens of Elvocar is carrying, but... Yeah, he says it heals every few seconds. The other berserking upgrades, so that'd be pretty good if I can give that to you.
All those numbers.
Yeah,
I'm
the rock.
Getting some 3K crits occasionally. This is nice.
Yeah, the Lens is doing work. See, that's the trick. You got to get more. The more of those, the most of those that you can get, the better, because it's actually like really, really, really powerful for our undergeared and underspec characters. It just does like a flat amount of damage. So, what happened?
Oh, he ran like he was up for long.
Oh,
enough.
cool.
There we go. Sorry.
Just making sure we didn't miss something.
No. I just was talking and not paying as much attention as I should have been.
Thought maybe Blizzard stealth nerfed us.
They caught the stream.
Yeah.
What is that? Liquid Magma Totem. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about, yeah.
Spells and abilities, high chance to heal you, shouldn't need it. Phantasma earned by 25%, or just 75 Phantasma. I'm going to increase our Phantasma again.
Okay. This is interesting. I got a couple of decent ones here. Gain the victorious effect every 20 seconds, allowing use of Victory Rush, so that means that's substantially more active. Or your first Shattering Throw on a floor deals 4,000% increased damage and shatters an anima cell from the target, but does not work against bosses. I think this is the one we pick, because this is going to be new anima powers, and I think it's also going to work for you, so we're going to find out.
Okay, just give me a minute, because I gotta restart. I'm going to turn details on. Apparently I had it off on this too. I didn't even have it loaded.
Yep, that's fine.
Whew. Squishy agrees that the Earthquake talent is very good. He says yes when he saw the Earthquake talent come up.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be insane, honestly. There will be times when the Rock Ellie just dies, but past that, he's gonna do crazy damage and be up all the time now.
that over there.
This isn't going to be a rusty situation, right? Where we're going to be waiting 30 minutes for you now?
No, no, no. I don't have a Windows update to install.
Good.
Here I am. I'm
There you are. Yeah, yeah. The haste is actually a good pickup on my part. I quite like that. Okay, so we could shatter an animus cell. I think I'm going to just probably wait. Maybe there'll be like a dangerous pack coming up. There's a relatively dangerous pack about to pad into us, but it went away, it looks like. So Mike asked about legendaries. So no, you cannot make a legendary, at least from what I can tell, because we can't advance the campaign at all. Like, we can't even select a soulbind, so there's no actual way to, like, that. To select the soulbind is actually like part 0 of the campaign, and we can't do that, you know. So I don't think it's possible to make a legendary. What I was saying before the stream started, though, I'm thinking that there might be some kind of way to, like, bypass some kind of account-wide legendary check or something like that.
Yeah.
If we were just able to obtain a legendary, I was thinking it might be possible.
Yeah. I see. The thing is, there are legendary powers that drop in Torghast, so we might get one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we will.
I don't know if we can get the quest to rescue Bane, because that's where you get the quest to open up the rune carver or rune forger or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I mean, there's neutral legendaries. There's plenty of legendaries to have access to. We just don't have access to the rune carver. It's the problem.
Yeah. And the other thing was, I was looking at this earlier. I brought up the legendary powers pane, and there was nothing on it.
Oh, I forgot about that pane. Yeah, it's actually empty. Holy shit. Okay, that's odd. So that's probably not a good sign either.
This is the one that casts that inner fire thingamabobber.
Nah, it's the tender. One does flame strike. Just gonna pull these nice and slow here to make sure we don't make any mistakes.
Yep.
And that does look odd. Yeah, I pulled it up and it's just a blank page. It's very odd to see the background of the page thing that they have. Just gonna actually kill this one with the shattering throw.
Nice.
Let's see what we get. Oh, that's a great one for me.
Lightning bolt and chain lightning damage increased by 50%. Yes, please. The other one is acquire 150 phasma. We will have plenty of phasma.
Yeah, that one's definitely.
And phasma.
Phasma, yeah. That's definitely the right one. I got one that every time I use Shield Slam, it has a chance to do a whirlwind, which is really powerful.
Nice.
I wonder what would happen if you did Legion Artifact. You can't. It will automatically force you into the spec that you are not in. Like, if you pick the Frost DK Artifact, it will automatically put you in the Frost spec. So you can't do it. It will ruin the playthrough. I've already tried that. That's one of the problems, too, because I always like to level in Legion, but you can't level these characters through Legion at all. Yeah. You literally couldn't even.
It's a shame. Legion has such good content.
It's got the best leveling content. I think it's got the best leveling content. Mop is also really good because of the dailies, but yeah, Legion has the best because all the max level content you can do at like level 30. I remember you did it too, right? On a Warlock or something. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try to figure this out here.
Okay, I'll let you do that. I'm no good at those.
Okay. Pretty easy. Alright. Enemies affected by any of your shots take 30% increased damage from all sources. That is the one. What'd you get?
Ooh, those are both good. Frost Shock reduces all damage the target deals by 25% for 10 seconds, and maximum health by 45%.
I like the Frost Shock one because it's going to help the Rock Elemental. Although I don't know, maybe health... If your health pool influences the Rock Elemental, maybe that would have been more important. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I just don't know Shaman well enough.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, actually. We're both playing classes that we don't know anything about.
Hmm.
I'll have to do this on a DK and a monk someday.
Oh yeah. If only those that monk that we did on
I
the
know. I
PTR could
know.
be transferred over.
That was awesome. For you guys who didn't see it, me and Cop actually did a 1 to 50, I guess it was, right? Or 10,
Yeah,
10 to
1 to 50.
50
Yeah.
on the PTR, actually, not the beta, on the PTR with no specialization and no gear. Completely naked characters leveled from 10 to 50, no spec and no gear. And I will tell you, that was a team building experience. It's in many ways, huh?
Oh yeah,
That was fun.
indeed. There were a lot of fun moments with that. If only we had known back then about what Velocity told us about the talents.
It would have been interesting, yeah, because Priest actually had a ton of spells too. So we both would have had a ton of spells together. It's funny, we
Yeah,
actually picked like the two classes that seemed like they had the most talent access. And we didn't even realize it.
Black Ox statue would have just changed that entire
That's
run.
actually true. I forgot about Black Ox statue. That would have been really good.
Got that
Oh,
wind rush going in the
heal.
middle of.
We got to keep those kicks cast there, man. Pay attention to these every time we fight a Mossworn Tender. Or whatever, a Flame Tender. See, it's healing up now. If there's going to be a mistake, it's going to be to these mobs. Kick it, kick it, kick it, kick it, kick it.
I got it. I got it.
Try to get it up on the upcast before the channel because it's preventing any healing at all and no buff.
Rocky's back. Don't worry, we got
He's
this.
back. That's good. I was worried there for a little bit. Okay, we got an anima. Oh, I actually got 2 anima powers. Jesus.
Increase maximum health by 15%. And
Wow.
wind shear cooldown reduced by 4%. Or 4 seconds.
I just got 2 of the same anima power, and they're both really, really good. It heals me every time I do damage with Whirlwind. That's actually insanely good. And I just got 2 of them, so it's pretty good.
And you can randomly proc Whirlwind from your
Yep,
shield
yep, exactly, yep. It's pretty crazy.
Vintage Lambie says, just bought my first WoW subscription. Congrats, welcome aboard. Would you recommend normal WoW or straight to classic? Normal. I would not recommend classic to anyone.
It's a really big pull here. Let's see if we can pull it
to try and
back.
Something?
Let's just pull it back. I think we're good.
Flame tenders.
As long as Rock's up. Is he up? Get threat, Rock Elemental. I'm gonna die.
I got it. He's up. He just died as you pulled.
Okay.
I got the one inner flames.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dead, so you're on your own. Okay, I'm almost back. Looks like you've done a good job on most of them.
I'm sorry.
This buff is just insane, though. Yeah, it's just bad timing, I guess. Let's try to keep an eye on the CD of it, though, because as soon as the CD comes up, it means he's about to die, you know?
Yeah, I get you. There we go. There you go, Rocky.
There's some stuff down here. I guess we should probably make sure we're as exhaustive as possible on these floors, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna be all right with these puzzles.
Yeah, because I can go across, like I can jump across with
Okay, so can I. I'm gonna do that.
my
Oh yeah,
hammer
you
for
can
the
use
event here.
the vent here thing. Good, good, good. That's perfect.
1 minute cooldown, but
Yeah, that'll be up for every one of those at least. There's a lot of mobs down here. It's interesting. Okay. So far, so good. Hopefully there'll be some anima powers down here, though.
it's usually the way that works.
Yeah, there's like that big circular floor down there, so that's gotta mean good things. Sometimes there's a rare. And we're about to come to the
Yes,
boss
that would
floor
be
as well.
nice.
How many anima? Oh, I already have 25 anima powers. It's crazy. How many do you have? I guess we have the exact same, of
24.
course. Yeah.
24.
Oh, you have 24?
Yeah.
What the hell? Why do I have one more?
One of mine.
I
maybe
bought
one.
one.
Of mine is a.
I bought
Yeah,
one
that's
extra.
right.
That's why, because I used that 300 phantasm thing to buy one extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shop. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See anything on this floor worth getting? Looks like there's just a lot of mobs.
Nothing wrong with Phantasma.
Nope.
Gonna keep saying that word till I get it right.
Good. That's how you dude, that's exactly right. Like, practice, man. Like, you're not good at everything. It's fine. Get better. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Even if it's speaking, like, just keep speaking, man. Like, no reason to stop. We get paid to speak effectively. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, it's
Oh, that's
pretty,
a big pull.
yeah, a lot of mobs here. The kick, I'll fear it. I'm putting a skull on this mob. Don't let these casts go off.
There's another flame tender in the back.
I kicked that one. I got that one. Just kill skull fast. Probably should lust, dude. Just lust, just lust, just lust. Okay, that's dead, I guess.
I can reincarnate.
Yeah, we're really... I think we're not going to be able to complete this with all these easy deaths to these trash mobs. I just didn't actually know how buying the things work, though. I need to find that out, so we could potentially do that. Buy, like, new deaths
Rocky.
or whatever. Okay, that was dicey.
Let me heal us up here. Heal myself up.
Yeah, go ahead and heal up. I'll go clear some of these pots and stuff. Good to go. Got another flame tender. Actually, 2 of them. The death counter potions in the shop are 100 each. You had 2 earlier on your floor 3 shop. Oh, jeez. All right, so that's that's a huge mistake. I need to pay attention to that. I don't even know what they look like. Is the problem?
I did hex that one flame tender, but I think.
Ah, damn. Don't worry about that. You're not gonna be able to hex with You're not gonna be able to hex with the rock alley. Yep.
Go.
Rock Ellie's the best CC in the game, you know, so there's nothing else that we need to worry about. They're round purple potions, yeah. That's the problem. I literally... Oh, shit, there's a rare there.
Okay.
Fine, just take it slow and make sure the Rock Ellie has 100% uptime. We should be alright.
Start spamming totems just and hope we get something.
Yeah,
good.
just get as much totems out as possible. Keep, basically, just keep Healing Stream Totem down, and just any other ones that you can put out to see if we get a good proc. But yeah, the speedrun thing, back to that, it made me think about it. Like, people basically are using, like, items and stuff that make them run really, really fast and all kinds of stuff like that to do really quick clears of it. Like, Hunter did it, and he, like, just ran through the entire floor and then feigned death, you know what I mean? So that's what makes me think that I could easily do a no anima challenge. Like, no way I couldn't do it. If these guys are able to go through it with, like, 5 anima powers and clear it in 5 minutes, and why would I not be able to do it with 0 anima powers and just take my time?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do think, like, they would actually struggle if they had to fight stuff. That's always the case.
Increase haste by 9%. Attacks have a chance to fade away, reducing your threat. There's a chance to create a zone of soul empowerment. Any player may collect this to gain 25% damage and healing done, and 25% movement. So that sounds good.
I think if we both take that, it could be really big, yeah. I'm going to take it as well.
Let's do it.
Yeah, he had basically 1 anima power from each end boss, and that was it, so
Oh, wow.
I don't see why. Like, I mean, unless they're really, really important for hunters or something like that, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. John Smith says, Frost Shock doesn't really do anything because you have damage reduction on the healing totem. Got to chain lightning more.
Yeah, it's going to help, for sure. If we actually tank, like, it looks easier than it is because the Rock Ellie is doing it. I think people are spoiled by the Rock Ellie, honestly. Yeah. If you go back and watch my run from 2 weeks ago or whatever, it was like every single mob was like gonna kill me. If I ever got stunned or didn't get to heal or something like that at the right time, I was dead. So we're just getting carried by this Rock Ellie. Okay, that seems to be it for this floor. Well, part of the floor anyway. Let's go. Go for the end boss here. Is Lust up?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Okay.
We got to go across that thing to get to the end boss anyway. So.
I don't remember where we even went. I think it's this way.
Yeah. Either way, we'll get Lust up by the time we do it.
Yep.
Plus, I mean, Frost Shock does do damage, right? Like it.
Yeah, it's one of your best spells, for sure.
Yeah. Its damage is pretty much equal to Chain Lightning, so.
Well, yeah, on a single mob, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Obviously on multiple mobs, no, but...
No, for sure.
Alright, let's rock this guy. This guy's about to go down. No, this is a Flameforge Master. I think this is the Volcano one, but it might not be, so just keep that in mind. I'll open with the interrupt. Oh, you lusted. Nice, great. That's what that noise was. Yeah, the earthquake's knocking the mob down too. I didn't even really think about that part. Yeah, it's this Inferno one. This is a very, very easy mob. But yeah, the earthquake from the Rock Ellie is actually interrupting casts too occasionally. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this is such a friggin' powerful combo. I think it's got to be the best 1-2 punch. There's a lot of ones that like get crazy, out of control, but like literally all you need is 2 anima powers. You know what I mean? You need 2 of the earthquake, or 2 of the Earth Elemental reduction one, and 1 of the have earthquake on the mob thing. You know what I mean? And that is it. Very easy.
Oh, Earth Ellie. There we go.
There he is. Yep. Was that Sarah? Yeah, it sounded like her. Oh yeah, here's that empowerment area. Interesting.
Yeah, I saw one earlier. I didn't get a chance to get to it because it was out in the hallway to the right there.
Let's put a second Spirit Bastion down. I wonder if it just overrode the first one, though. I don't know if that works that way. Probably does not allow you to have 2 actual ones down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very good.
Okay. Enemies within 15 yards casting speed. This upgrade is not appropriate for your class.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or wind shear cooldown reduced by 4 seconds. Wind shear cooldown reduced by 4 seconds.
Sounds
I
good.
mean, what does it even do if you take the one that's not appropriate for your
Nothing.
class?
Doesn't do anything, yeah. I mean, I have 2 that do nothing right now, and they didn't even say they weren't appropriate for my class, so... So I actually got another Spirit Bastion one. It is only increasing it by 2 seconds each time, so... But that's still a pretty good one.
Okay.
Alright, we're on the boss floor, my friend. This is going to be a big test for us. We're going to have to sit here. I say make sure we have every CD up, right?
Yeah. Plus, we
Sure.
gotta get some good stuff from
Oh, that's true. Of course, we can buy more
standard.
stuff. Let's see. We got to pay attention to see if there's any extra death ones that we miss.
Yes.
But I don't think... I think it alternates, right? Like, there's 3 pots, so we're not going to see that one again for a while. Yeah, now we get these other pots now, so we... Oh, no. Increases the available death count for your party. Okay, I'm buying... How much Phantasm do you have?
I have 895.
Okay, you buy one and I'll buy one.
I don't see them.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. I'll buy both, no problem. And what? I have to drink it, I guess.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah,
like a
okay.
cooldown before you can.
Ah,
drink
there's
another
a
one.
CD. I get it. Okay.
Hex now damages target. No. Stunning or knocking down an enemy increases their damage taken by 25% permanently. I'm gonna grab this 250 anima cell because you grab those potions. So
Oh,
I'll
great.
use that on the
Okay,
next floor.
that'll help.
I've got Bloodlust at additional 15% haste. That sounds really good. Grab that. More health. More mastery. I don't have a mastery, so I have masteries used.
Oh, shit! I didn't even think about that. I picked up a bunch of mastery ones. I don't even have a mastery. My God. Yeah, that's a good point.
Health. Astral shift duration increased by 10 seconds. And let's see what we got in these before I get my final one. Stunning enemies within 10 yards of your totem heals you, or standing within 10 yards of your totem heals you for 1438 every 2 seconds. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Attack an elite or rare creature for the first time. Spawn one nearby orb that will heal you for 25% of your maximum health. Or Door Shadows reduces the cooldown of Door Shadows by... Yeah, I don't think we need the cooldown of Door Shadows, so... Health Orb.
Dude, he's right. I didn't
Apparently
even think about that. So all my gear with mastery on it is actually just dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, I have a lot of mastery on my gear, dude. Like a ton. That's interesting. Oh well. It's part of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can't get the stun one. I'm gonna get this Hex damages a target for 927 shadow damage every 2 seconds. Healing you for the amount drained. This damage will not break the Hex.
Cool. Let's get this other...
John Smith is not liking our picks.
No?
Or my pick specifically.
No, that's
Apparently
fine.
I'm picking all the wrong ones.
He can mind his own business. Alright, so anyway, we have this Observer. I think this is a lot of casting, right? I don't actually know this mob very well, at least not by his look, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of casting. So hopefully the Rock Ellie will absorb most of it, but if so, we'll talk, okay?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm bringing Earth Ellie up and we'll go.
Oh, jeez, you're going. Alright, here we go.
It just automatically attacked
Sure.
when I did that.
Less rusty, good. Yeah, the swirls, that's it. Dodge that stuff. Ocular beam, okay. Aerial strike, that's the swirls again. So slow for some reason. Why am I so slow?
That Zone of Empowerment.
Oh yeah, let's pick that up. Oh, there's a lot of them down. What the hell?
I'll pick this one up back here.
There's like 4 down. They don't stack. Oh, they're all
Important
down.
not to be in that ocular blast.
Yeah. Oh, your rock's dead.
And he's back up.
Oh, okay, good. I thought he died.
I think he did.
It's just right timing. Cool.
Yeah, it was just really good timing.
This is so easy. You basically have a third person in here, the rock elemental. It's
Yeah.
like a very geared tank, effectively. That beam just posed no threat as well, as long as we're not in front of it. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the shout thing. But I don't actually have a... I don't have a... I only
Rush
have
totem is down.
commanding shout. Not ideal to be taunting a boss, but does make us do more damage for a little bit.
Plus the Earth Ellie will taunt back.
Yeah, he kind of just auto taunts back, right?
And he's back up.
There he is, back in the back of the rock. Another aerial strike. I guess it's a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
Get the freaking wind rush totems. You had 2 down at one point. Double wind rush. Come on, let me get that for the raid.
Absolutely.
Another aerial strike. It's actually really slow. I thought it would be way quicker than that. Yeah, you have like mad access to interrupts now. You took the ones that give you more interrupt to uptime, right?
Yep.
One more aerial
That's
strike.
not interruptible.
Careful. Alright, good. Good day to you, gentlemen, and some women in the chat. There's some women, yes. Sarah's among us.
Excellent.
Okay, that's that. That was easy mode. Oh yeah, and there's an anima power at the end of the floor. I forgot about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got that Forgotten Key quest too, right? It doesn't even work, right? You can't even start it. It says you do not meet the requirements for that quest.
I did not get a request.
Here we
When
go.
healing
This
stream
is...
heals a target, you have a 25% chance to also cast a free instant chain heal at the same target. Capacitor totem duration increased by 100%, and when capacitor totem fades, another capacitor totem is automatically dropped. I like that.
Wow.
Or Frost Shock instantly kills targets below 10% health.
That's the one.
Yep.
You're using Frost Shock a lot, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
Because I could
That's
use
huge.
that on the, that's the other thing about using that over the
Chain lightning.
Yeah, chain lightning is I can use that while I'm moving, which is very important on fights like that last one.
Yeah, that's nice. So I just got some interesting ones. Charge and Heroic Leap increase your damage by 200% for 4 seconds. That's the one I was talking about before. Getting hit has a 10% chance to grant you Ignore Pain. If we were doing a normal run, I would think that that is extremely good, but since we're not taking a lot of damage without the rock up, it's not as good. And each time you throw the Spear of Bastion, hitting at least one enemy increases the spear's instant damage by 20%, stacking up to 15 times. So the 2 damaging ones are really, really, really good. But I think with the Rock Ellie, it sways us towards the first one, because I'm going to actually be able to run out and charge in a lot easier when I'm not the one with threat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take
Not
that one.
holding threat.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to do that. So it's got
Nice.
4-1, or whatever the first like segment of this is now behind us.
Now we are now in Upper Reaches version.
Okay.
I'm going to use this thing on one of these skeletons. This
Good.
orange thing
Do
on
it.
the
Go
bottom.
ahead and do it. Yep. Okay, let's go kill all that stuff.
Pop Earth Ellie.
Smart. That's a good play there. Thinking about that Earth Ellie ready. Really good play.
Oh, I did get a quest item, the Forgotten Key.
Yeah, you got it, but it just doesn't work is the problem. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah. That might be the quest for rescue.
It is. That's the quest to open the the jailer's thing, or the rune carver's thing.
Skeletons in the jailer's tower drop 10 times as much phantasma.
That's an interesting one.
Okay, that's gonna help. But we got it's essentially we can buy out every single vendor now.
Yeah.
And damaging spells, high chance to heal you for 5%.
Yeah, just as much, you know. If it's not offense, just take defense always, because that's always going to be good. God, these things on the ground are always up.
Yeah, I love them. I always get them when I can in my
Hate it
normal
or love
runs.
it, dude. We're about to crush this. I think we're finishing this. Now that we got some
Yeah,
extra deaths too, I was worried about that. It's good. What happens if you have max deaths? Can you buy them and increase the max?
I didn't even think there was such a thing as max deaths.
Well, I mean, like, if we hadn't died yet and we bought them, what would happen?
We would get more deaths.
You would. Okay. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
if, like,
yeah.
the max was 8 and that's what you can only have the highest of.
No, because I'm pretty sure after that disastrous Torghast stream, I bought some right off the bat when I saw them. Like
Oh,
in
yeah.
that last one that was actually successful, when I still had maximum.
Right.
And,
I have to use Heroic Throw 2 on something and just pretty much automatically one-shot something. So we'll probably try to wait and make sure, like, if there's ever a really dangerous pack, which does look like one might be coming up. I'm going to use it here, actually. Let's get this Lumbering Creation killed, and the rest are just skeletons. Oh, it didn't even kill it. But it still did a ton of damage.
hey, Earth Ellie.
Hey, there's the Rocky. What's up, buddy? There's some green stuff everywhere. Careful. Yeah, this is really, this is a really good one to have with the rock elemental. Oh, another shout one. Okay, we'll take that. Eventually, we're gonna be able to do
Stream
something.
totem healing amount increased by 100%. Standing within, yeah, I think healing stream totem because that's always going to be down.
Yeah. Any healing stream totem stuff is just really free for the way that the shaman totem ones work.
I wonder if the healing stream heals the rock.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Rocky, come on back.
Come on back. Your time here is not yet over.
What if you were that rock elemental, that poor rock elemental?
You'd
Getting
love.
summoned back
No,
later.
you'd love it. Like, this is your goal in life is to kind of stumble around and haunt mobs and eat damage, right? Like, that's who you are. It's as a person. Like, you've been defined this way, you know. So there's no reason to dislike it.
Yeah. I got Orb of Replenishment, 20, that's those little orbs that pop up with elite things, or a Cloud of Obscuring Mist.
That'd be
Orb
cool.
of Replenishment.
I think we already had Orb of Replenishment, didn't we? I've seen them down already.
Yeah, but it does more.
Does
It
more, got
drops
it.
a bunch more down. Yeah. And,
Well,
or
that's
or they
swell.
heal more.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Turning into quite the offensive powerhouse, I have to say. Oh. Interesting choice you made. Probably
What's
fine.
that?
You just chain lightning the
Full
pack
stuff?
that we weren't fighting?
I'm sorry.
No, it's
so
actually
tough to see what's targeted when there's that many mobs sometimes.
probably fine, honestly, because this Rock Ellie's, as long as he's alive, and we're killing stuff so fast now. Mostly skeletons anyway, even though it looked like a big pack, it wasn't actually. I keep forgetting about the ice block Marat. It always makes me chuckle every time I see it.
It's so good. It's really
funny
so
looking.
good.
Okay, this is a really easy guy. How are you healing for 4k crit? Every time I whirlwind, it heals me. And my whirlwind is doing so much damage. And I have multiple of the healing ones. That it just basically, I'm literally just healing to full every time I use Whirlwind. That was like, if you didn't see the last one, that was kind of like the trick to it. Like, I would basically get hit for like 70% of my health every time I got auto-attacked, and then I'd have to Whirlwind. Like, I could not miss a global. By the end, I had to play perfectly. But I had all the tools I needed to survive, but I had to play perfectly. Yeah, this is actually like 0 danger now. It's crazy. Crazy. Turned warrior into a blood DK, basically. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's probably the way to put it.
Yeah, sounds about right. Get him, Rocky.
So is the rock elemental going to be the tank? That is correct, yes. He will have threat always, and we will hopefully match his damage, but he's also doing a lot of damage because of this other one that Cop has here that allows him to also radiate out an earthquake, which is actually a Shaman legendary right now, which is interesting in its own right, but don't think many people are using it.
Critically strike, cast an arcane bolt. Bloodlust grants an additional 15% haste, or door shadows increases your dodge by 40%. I don't know. We've got, how much haste can we give to Bloodlust? We're already at 60%.
Keep doing it, dude. There's no reason not to.
75%. I would make Bloodlust 75% haste.
That's great. That's great for me.
Haste is not bad.
Yep. Seafry asks, is this your bugged warrior? I wouldn't call it bugged, but yes. Something like that. Upgrade not appropriate for your spec. Yeah, that's, you're gonna see that a lot. Alright. Relatively annoying part here.
We got a door shadows across.
What's wrong with it again? I can't do the Covenant. Like the first Covenant quest is to go pick a soulbind, and I literally can't pick a soulbind, so just like I guess it's a bug, obviously, but I don't. It's a bug that we were even able to do this, I think, so I probably wouldn't press my luck.
Yeah, not something I would report to Blizzard.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be great if they could fix it, but I don't know if they would just fix it by removing the ability to play no specialization.
I mean, as long as we're not, waiting for a year and a half for Blizzard to fix something so we don't like the game anymore.
Nah, that's exactly right, yeah.
Stuff like that is the type of stuff that causes a blood DK to put something on his stream that covers 90% of it.
Some good jokes over the years.
So much fun.
Alright, we got 2 anima powers here, jeez.
Fall below 20% health, immediately heal to full health. This can only occur once per floor. And Ghost Wolf increases your speed by an additional 20%.
Nice. I got another Whirlwind heals me one and 3% haste one, which is good. I don't know if you care to bother since this is an alt, but have you tried swapping Covenants and then swapping back? Yeah, that's actually why I have Spirit Bastion right now, because I had Condemn. I thought the problem was just that Covenant specifically, so then I switched to every other Covenant to see if it happened still, and yes, it happened on all 4 of them, so now I'm stuck with this. I will not be going through world content to try to get a different Covenant. This will be the last time I switch Covenants. Spirit Bastion's actually really good for Torghast, though. Condemn would have been better, but yeah, this is fine. I meant, is it possible to pug a 15 in time on these affixes? Yes, dude. It's always possible. You can literally... There's players out there that will complete 15s with 2 players, probably, so... I don't know why people ask questions like that. Like, is it possible to upgrade a 15 this week? No, it's impossible. There's no possible way you can do it. Like, yes, it's always possible. Content is never this difficult.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been one of your triggers, is when somebody says something is impossible.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah. No, this week is 500% harder than every other affix set. It's not possible. That would be the question, that the answer you'd expect to a question like that, and that's a very illogical answer. Like, they didn't design bolstering necrotic to just be 500% harder than every other affix, and people are already doing 25. So do you think it's possible to do 10 lower this week? I think the answer is yes. Okay, let's see. There's an anima power down there. Usually some stuff down here. I swapped from Venthyr to Chiron and my warrior for PvP, then tried to swap back and had to prove my worth to them. That was a pain, yeah. Won't be doing that on this character just because world content would take forever. But there's just no reason to. Like, Condemn's okay, but it's not that good. It would help with the bosses a lot, but Spirit Bastion is really strong for this. This is definitely my second pick on this character.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You satisfied with what you got, Chain Harvest?
Yeah, I really like it, honestly. It like I say, it buffs both healing and damage, so...
Yeah. I'd love to see what the Necrotic, the Necrolord one looks like, though. I think this is going to be a trap one. Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, it's not. Storming, setting or knocking down, or increases the damage taken by 25% permanently. Or when Astral Shift is active, you have 25% chance to resist spells. I'm going to take the stun one just because we know that the Earth Elemental stuns things.
Oh, that's true. The knockdown one, yeah, that's a really good one to have, actually. Especially because you also have Cap Totem, right? So.
Yep.
That's a good one. I got one that every time I whirlwind, it pulls enemies towards me. So now we're really starting to build into this power here. It's pretty cool.
So you really are a DK now.
Yeah, basically. So Rocky Boy is tanking the floor 18 guy. Yes, that is correct. He will be carrying us, and we will be along for the ride. But make no mistake, like, it's probably, there's a lot of good synergies out there, I think. Like, maybe the Rock Elemental thing is just really overpowered for this situation, but it's not the only way we could have done this.
Absolutely. I'm kind of, the more I think about it, I really kind of want to try leveling a no-spec Paladin and seeing what it's like.
Paladin is excellent, because not only do you get wings and, like, Consecrate and other AoE spells, but you also get some really good talents. Like, I have, so far on the Paladin that I was leveling, I have Light's Hammer, or whatever it's called, the big AoE 1 minute CD, and I also have Holy Prism, which is also an AoE at times, so it's like, damn, they have a lot of access to multi-target damage, which is usually the issue here. Like, Whirlwind is actually, like, the only spell I have that does damage to more than one target, you know what I mean? Same with you, you only have Chain Lightning, so it's like, these things, if you did a dungeon with these characters, we'd struggle heavily on trash.
Yes.
But meanwhile, Paladin has Consecrate, whatever the Shield of the Righteous is, that's a very high AoE as well. And then it has those two talents, at least so far. I've already done Shattering Throw. Oh my god!
300. What'd you get?
Dude, this is so big. Oh my god. Each time you throw the Spirit Bastion, hitting at least one enemy increases the spirit. That's the one I was telling you about on the previous floor. It's an epic power. I didn't think I would see it again this run, but I'm so glad I didn't pick it last time, because now I just got it for free from completing this. That is so huge. That is so giant, honestly.
I got either 300 Phantasma or 10 Soul Remnants, and since I already have 1100 Phantasma, I'm taking the Soul Remnants.
Nice, that's great. That's it. I feel like I'm fully built now. I just need to get more health, and we're gonna fly, I think. Yeah, this Spirit of Bastion thing, it just exists, like, on the character permanently now, is how it works. So every time I use Spirit of Bastion, it's just gonna get stronger over time. So by the time we're done with this, which we're already 2 hours into it, by the way. Oh, it's going to be a long day.
Wow, I can't believe it. Feels like we've been doing this for 20 minutes.
It's so fun, right? I tell you, dude, this is so fun. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Time just kind of flies, especially, like, the way the floors work. Like, they're different every time, so we're never... doesn't really feel monotonous. By the time you get used to the Soul Forge, it's over, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a boss next.
across, and we'll summon Rocky back.
There's the rock. It's the rock in the building. Really give a lot of free promotion to Jay-Z, man. I probably should stop. Get in contact with him and see if he wants to work on a deal.
Yep. Gonna get
Do
those.
not. Good.
I was gonna say, got to get those brand promotions going.
Yeah. Do non-spec warriors get Blade Storm? No. It's a talent, right? I don't have access to it. Got my Dark Iron Dwarf Shaman to 60, ready to heal Alliance DK. Nice. Probably won't be doing anything on Alliance for a while. Honestly, I was saying this at the beginning, and I'm going to say it again now. I think I literally want to level characters just to, like, level no-spec characters and try to take them into high-level content. I want to see what happens. I want to see what, like, a Mythic Zero would be. I'd love to do a full group. Like, that would be the pipe dream. I know it's never going to happen, but it'd be so badass to be, like, a full 5-player group and trying to, like, push keys with... Fuck. I mean, like, it'd be really insane, actually, to see what would happen, because... There's no actual tank, like, you know, whoever tanking is just going to be taunting, and that's it. You need, like, a hunter and stuff, I think, to make it work.
Warlock, maybe.
Yeah, Warlock and Hunter, probably. I think the Hunter's pet would be fine, because you can still spec your pet. Okay, well, that was easy. Ah, there we go.
Standing within 10 yards of a totem heals you. Your movement speed is increased by 60% near the edge of a hallway. Crit strike chance of chain harvesting increased by 10%. I like chain harvest.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I got the Marat health one too, so that's really good. Nice one to have for me.
Nice. We're on a vendor floor now, aren't we?
9? Is that vendor floor? It might be.
Yeah, it's like 3, 9.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
15. Okay, use my thingamabobber there. Okay, hang on. Yeah. I just have to tilt the to get it.
Well, you can just do the puzzle like everybody else.
Oh, do the puzzle like a dirty peasant? Are you kidding me? Come on.
I'm gonna go quickly up there and grab that quick. Apparently gets Blade Storm if they have the Signet Legendary. I was really hoping that Legendaries were gonna work. I really hope there's gonna be a, you know, a way to do it, because the Legendary system is really what I wanted to try out the most, to see what Legendaries would do what, you know. Oh, freaking swinging hammer there.
When below 50% health, the healing spells cast 50% faster. Leech is increased by 15%. Shadow damage and healing is reduced by 25%. Each active totem increases your damage and healing by 5%.
Oh, okay. That's the one, yeah. Do you think it's 5 no specs would be able to time a 10? I mean, you'd have to be geared too, which is the problem. Like, yeah. as much of a meme it is, like, it is relatively difficult to gear up a character quickly right now. So it would be a lot of time and investment to do this. I don't think anybody would ever want to waste their time doing it. But in case it ever happens, I would love to see the results.
Okay, I got Endurance, Bulwark. I'm going to get the red one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, make sure.
The red Anima Cell, because I got plenty of Phantasma. And I will get the Fleeting Energy Potion. Increases all damage done by 30%. This lasts as long as you remain in combat. Because we can use that as a combat pot.
Oh, there's a really good one here that I've never seen before. I'm going to see if I can get more Phantasm somehow. Oh, I already just got it from the thing I just popped. Executes damage increased by 100%, and casting Execute 30 times allows you to use it at any time, regardless of the target's health. That is insane.
Nice.
Really good
one. Critically strike with direct attack. You get an Arcane Bolt that does 1.5k, or 50% health. Yeah, it will never be below 50% health, ideally, so I'll take the damage. Enemies' casting speed is slowed. Healing Stream Totem, healing increased by 100%. That's the one. And inflict shadow damage equal to 40% of all the damage you receive. I shouldn't be receiving any damage. And I'd like to step backwards, so I will increase the Phantasma I earn by 25% again. Careful the swingy thing.
Yep. Warrior is so funny in Torghast last run on Twisting Corridors Layer 5 by floor 12. I never really ran out of rage and had Condemn up permanently. Yeah, that's what I just got. I don't imagine many fixes will come for no spec characters. It's such an edge case. They did stuff for that no faction guy, but that was semi-famous. No, I don't expect them to change it because of this. So here's what you're missing on that conversation. So originally we couldn't do Torghast, okay? And the reason we can now is because when Twisting Corridors came out, it like the coding of the video game like included some some scripting situation where when you complete Twisting Corridors, it unlocks like a cascade of twisting of Torghast for your whole character, right? But something that isn't normally a problem for every other character is a problem for our character. We couldn't enter Torghast because the initial quest, which is literally just one quest that's supposed to take you there, we didn't have access to. Right? So like Blizzard didn't make a solution to this because it's not a problem for anybody else except us, right? So this is the same situation with legendaries. This isn't a problem. Like it's not something that Blizzard is going to fix, and I don't expect them to fix it for us. But what they're going to do is maybe eventually there'll be some kind of like catch that automatically unlocks the rune carver. You know what I mean? That's what we're waiting for. Just like what happened with Twisting Corridors. Like I don't expect them to change what's happening because of the character, but I do expect something else to change that might affect the character. And that's kind of the point here. It's like if that happens, if they ever allow Torghast leveling, which they did talk about, like Ian talked about it in an interview. So I would not be surprised if 9.1 includes it. And if that happens, then our character's set because we're now going to have access to everything Torghast related, very likely including the rune carver. So like those types of changes that get made for regular players will affect these characters in certain ways. And that's, you have to kind of think about it in creative senses, but it will happen over time. It might be the other direction. They honestly might make it so you literally can't do this anymore too. Like that's why I wanted to do it now, because you never know. 9.1 might come out and you might not even be able to play a character with no specialization, Like this is clearly an oversight. Like they're spamming us trying to get a specialization. This freaking thing on the bottom right never goes away. It's like, obviously they do not want players playing like this. They just didn't stop anybody from playing like this. Which, maybe they will, maybe they won't. What the hell?
Which is interesting, too, because a little while ago, you had a default spec, and they changed it so that you could come into the game and not have a spec when you started anymore, because people didn't like that you had to choose, or you didn't get to choose what spec you started as.
Yeah.
So that's what makes this possible at all. Let's see. Damaging spells, high chance to heal you for 5%. That's the one. And absorbs all nearby heat, reducing fire damage by 65%. That's the one.
And dude, I just got a ravaged anima cell, or ravenous anima cell from killing that mob. What the hell is that about?
What? How?
Yeah, that's how I just killed that fire elemental with it. And that's that anima power we just got. What is that? I don't know. Like
I've never seen a Rana.
Neither have I. We killed the mob and it was on the loot table when I looted it.
Wow.
It's really weird.
That's really weird.
There's an add-on that can get rid of the spec notification, is there? That's cool. We'll look into that,
use this
maybe.
ravenous anima thing then on one of these other mobs.
I was thinking like maybe when you used it, it dropped on the ground and I picked it up or something like that, but I don't think that's the case.
Good link, Rusty. Good link.
Another great link. Rusty's crushing it. Crushing it. Wait, what's going on? How do I track the condemn thing or the execute thing? Because I don't see any buff on my screen. I worry that I'm not getting that either.
I don't know. Just acquire 75 Phantasma.
Okay, let's see what's up here first. It would just appear? Oh, okay, so there's no buff tracking it? Alright, good. I was worried that I wasn't getting credit for it for some reason. The Spear Bastion one's working out, though. The instant damage is now up to 140% increase.
Nice.
That's a good one, yep. See, the thing about Spear Bastion is it's good AoE and single target, and it's good offense, or utility, too, so it's actually probably the best one for Torghast. Condemn would be way better for the hardest part, which would be bosses, but it's, like, not very good overall, like... Boom. Another anima power on the deck. 2 anima powers.
If they really want me to have faster healing spells when I'm below 50% health. That's all I got from that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of options. Yeah, you'll have to take that one eventually.
Ooh, another healing stream totem healing increased by 100%.
Nice. But if you were a keen observer of the stream just now, like, I charged in and I got hit for, like, probably, like, 15k within, like, 2 seconds. And I just healed it back up immediately thanks to the whirlwind and everything. Like, that's what this is gonna... We're not even halfway done. Like, that's what this is gonna look like. If we didn't have the Rock Ellie for every pack, I would literally be getting hit for, like, 100% of my health. But I just have Ignore Pain, I have the healing, I have all these different defensive spells that are keeping me alive. So that's the reason that this was possible and almost completed last week or 2 weeks, because I was able to just kind of out-defense. Like, I had 0 health compared to what a normal character would have in here, but I was just able to out-defense the actual damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like the first few floors are the really difficult part, right?
It is, because you don't have any natural power on these characters, so...
Critical damage and healing by 6%, or this upgrade is not appropriate for your class.
Yeah, that was mine too. It's funny.
Oh, dear.
I don't think it's increasing my block, though. I don't know. It said, I got one that said increases your armor and block, but I wasn't paying attention to my armor, but block still says 10%. Alright, another list here. Let's go.
Hey, give me 6 seconds. Rock Ellie's about to pass out.
Cool. Steve Fry and Ghoulish said they've been seeing a lot of Prot Warriors and Druids tanking in keys, and it's not surprising. I mean, you can only... there's only 6 possible options, so... God, this haste is insane, though. See, I knew this was going to happen, though. The Rock Ellie's, like, pushing the mob back into the portal.
Well, we know the mob can't go through the portal.
But I can if I accidentally walk into it to attack it, is my point. I'm just going to taunt it back this direction.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. It's a little safer now. Because these mobs, like, try to back away from their target all the time, so... I see it happen even when I'm just actually tanking. God, after the haste is gone, you feel like you've just been, like... I feel like I'm, like, coming off a drug high or something like that. It's like, oh, no, this sucks. No longer at 100% haste.
Yeah.
Never see Brewer Prop Alley. Probably more warriors. Oh, yeah. Let's see. You can now order your steward to heal or buff you in combat. I tried this last time, and I think it's terrible. Have you ever seen that one? You never played Kyrian, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's probably my least favorite of the Covenants. I got Healing Stream heals the target. You have a 25% chance to also cast a free instant chain heal at the same time. Upgrade not available for your class. Increases Phantasma by 25%. I'm gonna try the instant chain heal. Why not?
Yeah, it will be good. I mean, it's just very low priority one. It feels like.
Yeah, and we're getting enough Phantasma. I've got 1400 almost. So.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay, next this floor and then the boss.
This next boss is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Just because we're getting up there now.
Yeah. Help me. Taunt the rock elemental, please. Thank you.
Wow, there is a lot of numbers on my screen right now.
Same. Hey Metro, have you abandoned your Blood DK? Yeah, that's it. We're gonna switch, instead of playing Blood DK and Mythic Plus, we're gonna swap mains to a no spec warrior that I'm gonna do Torghast on at 144 item level only. It was a fun ride, but Blood DK is just not for me. Anyway,
Yeah.
dude, you're blasting, says Seismical. That's correct, yep. So I'm saying these, when you charge in and do 200% more damage and then throw a Spear of Bastion that does 240% more damage, it's pretty good. No spec 23s, yeah. I'm gonna switch to not Blood DK, just DK. I'm gonna switch to Death Knight.
Gotta find the flute.
The flute! My flute! I cannot stand this one. This is so dumb. Just
I
doesn't
don't know
even
why,
make
but
sense.
my in-game sounds are just not on. Like,
oh.
As soon as I join voice chat, they just stop.
Wow. That's like very aggressive. Voice chat being, I guess it's so concerned with you being able to hear me because I'm so important, you know?
Yeah. Yes. Important to my survival.
Hmm. Yeah, if we didn't communicate well early on, we would have had a lot of trouble. I just realized I never used... I bought more of those things to give you more deaths, and I never used the second one. So now we have 8 deaths available.
Nice.
Which I hope we will not use all of, but you never know.
Yeah. Go Rocky. Taunt.
Help him, Rock. Come on. You're a wrecking machine, Rock. What's he say? Can't remember. It's been a while since I watched that. I do not like the Rocky series. How do you feel about it?
I thought it was really well done, but it did get corny after a while.
Yeah. I think it's entirely unbelievable for the sport, and I think it's actually quite insulting to the sport. But I know most people don't care about that, but like, this is what I mean by that. Like, let's put it this way. I know that there is gimmick fights out there, like obviously McGregor and Mayweather, right? But if the fighting scene was so dull that you're gonna get a non-professional boxer in the ring with your main attraction, your heavyweight contender, your heavyweight champion, like that's very insulting to the sport. Like, you know what I mean? Like that would never happen under any circumstances. The sport would never be in such disarray that would ever happen. So I don't know. The whole premise of the film just doesn't make any sense. Like that's it. Like once you see that for what it is, it's like I no longer believe that this is a viable film idea, you know?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. I think as a story, I think is really well told, but
yeah,
when you look at it from the perspective of the actual sport itself, yeah, then
yeah,
I can easily see where that would
just
be.
makes zero sense at all. But it's a good film past that. Like if you can get past that, then it's actually a really cool film. And obviously Sylvester Stallone is perfect. He's born for it.
Yeah.
What about the Logan Paul and Jake Paul stuff currently going on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that does happen, but we're talking about like a time when boxing was actually like really represented. So if you see the first Rocky film, you've seen them all. There's definitely some similarities, but I wouldn't go that far. Okay, the health is
there was a time as well where Tyson was so dominant that it was almost getting to that point where he had no competitors.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, Rocky, go.
close this cauldron.
Eventually, everybody comes back down to earth in boxing.
Yeah, age solves all the problems for that sport. And creates a lot of new ones. Okay, let's see if my armor actually goes up. So I have 1, 2, 5, 8 armor. Yeah, it's definitely going up. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't. I don't know why the block isn't going up, but. I just wish I had one more AoE, so I wasn't just pressing Whirlwind 100% of the globals. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who mains a Windwalker, that's one of the things I get really used to is, you know, having to press something different every time. It's really jarring to always be pressing Lightning Bolt or Frost Shock or Flame Shock or what have you.
Sure. There's another ghost dude over there, and then we'll be on our way to the end of this.
We still need to find his flute.
Yeah, it's got to be up there. And we haven't missed any. Yeah, it's just a straight shot this level.
Make some icicles on
Brass
the way there.
blocks, man. Look at the look at the little ice cubes on the ground, huh? Oh yeah, we haven't done this. Hold on. Shattering throw. Get a free animal power. Pummel knocks a target away and stuns them.
I have dealing physical damage has a chance to confuse the target, compelling them to fight alongside you for 25 seconds, or this upgrade's not applicable for your class. I'm going to choose Mind Control.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really like that one, because at least on the beta, it used to be able to mind control these bosses and stuff like that. I don't know if it still can. Maybe it can't anymore, but I hope it can't, because then you're literally just sitting here with the thing mind controlled that you don't want mind controlled.
Yeah.
I assume that
can't happen anymore. I should never do physical damage.
Oh. No, I'm sure the rock at least physical damage will count.
Oh, I should probably lost, huh?
Yep.
This guy was dying so quickly it didn't even occur to me.
This is absurd how freaking fast the Whirlwind CD is with this much haste. Oh, you can break the mind control? Oh, okay, cool. That wasn't the case last time I used that. Alright, that's it. That was a joke.
Well, under the effects of Bloodlust, also gain Ascendance. I don't know how that would work since I
can't
cast Ascendant.
Yeah, try that.
Target healed by Chain Harvest automatically has Riptide applied to them. That might actually be nice, but we'll try the Ascendance.
Try that. That's got to be awesome. I want to see if that works.
Yeah, me too. Acquire 300 Phantasma, or your spells and attacks have a chance to grab 35% haste for 15 seconds. I like the haste.
That's the haste one there. Dude, we're so fast. How are we so fast?
Just because we're that darn good.
It's not the skill. I think it's just speed. Like, yeah, it's like the Flash, right? Like, he's not stronger than Superman, but if he uses his speed, he could actually win a fight against Superman, you know?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay, we definitely got to get some health powers, though, man. My health is mad low. You got 65k. I got 40k. It's really bad.
Okay. I got 1 Oberon Endurance, which is health. I got Mastery, which I have no Mastery. I get the Ravenous Animus Cell, and I will get another Fleeting Frenzy Potion. Well, you should get the Fleeting Frenzy Potion, because I've got one.
What is that, Fleeting Frenzy?
Increases all damage done by 30%. It's not, you don't have it under your
Nah, I got another health death potion though. We keep getting these, which I'm satisfied with.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what do we get from these cells. Versatility.
Increase Mastery.
Yeah, Mastery. Great.
Chance to curse your target, dealing 17,500 damage over 8 seconds. I like curses. I'm a shaman, even though I can't cure curses.
Yeah, unfortunately.
While Astral Shift is active, you have a 25% chance to resist spells or endure a shadow cooldown. I will resist spells. And maximum health or astral shift. I'm gonna take maximum health.
Wow. Yeah, those are some good ones. But Jix just said that if you buy that potion and trade it to me, it will work.
Okay, John Smith just said the same thing, so I'm gonna try and trade it to you. Trade. And
Cool.
there you go.
Sweet. That's gonna be
Nice.
really nice.
Put that on my bars so I have it. And we'll pop up rock.
This guy is going down, dude. He is so friggin'
Oh.
toast.
He has no idea.
He is just done. I mean, he's dead already. Look at his health. He's already dead. Just kidding. He's got a lot of health. Oh, I'm pulling it in. Intimidating presence.
Dude,
Haste reduced. Okay, we need to kick that because that is affecting us. Yeah, as long as we kick every other one, it's gonna drop. It looks that's good.
The lightning bolts are like a 1 second cast now.
It's wild, right? How much haste do I even have? 109%. That's crazy. And as soon as it goes away, it just sucks. It's like, oh no, where'd it go?
Rocky said you're gonna die in about 2 seconds, popping him again.
Good.
How about I almost have threat over Rocky.
Really?
Yeah. I'm doing almost 8k damage.
Yeah, your
second.
flame shock is wild. What the hell's going on with that?
Well, it does the damage 80% faster or
Oh my
something like
god, that's wild. Oh well, we have 5 stacks of this. We're not doing a good job with this at all. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. We're still killing this so easily.
that. Rocky's back. There we go. Well, yeah, because he's never hitting us, right?
Yeah. Well, it's still like a big damage and decrease, but doesn't really matter.
I've heard something.
Oh good, yeah, he's also getting a buff when he does it, so that helps, but now the stack should drop that we got that interrupt. Good. It's a really quick cast, so it's easy to miss. I think you guys happen upon classes that have a lot of strong anima powers on their base spell. It does feel that way. Here, it does feel like these are really good classes for this. Okay, another epic one coming. Ah, there we go. That's the one. Shout.
Chain Harvest. Chain Harvest increases the damage of your next 5 chain lightning spells by 100%, and the healing of your next 5 chain heal by 100%. Dropping a totem grants party 15 seconds of bloodlust. Oh, it's gonna occur.
Oh my!
30 seconds.
Dude, that is a great one.
Bloodlust it is.
Did Ascendance happen, by the way? Did anything?
I didn't see it.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick before we advance, by the way, okay? Is that cool?
Absolutely.
Alright, cool.
No
I'll be
worries.
right back.
Flame Shock did some work. Wow. Whew. Corruption and Terra. That must be that curse that I got off the last vendor. Earthquake did some damage. Frost Shock did some damage too, right? Did about half the damage Lightning Bolt, but... Oh, I had a liquid magma totem down.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
All right, you moved on or no? There you are. Cool.
No,
Okay, so
I'll be waiting for you.
I now have a talent that every time I use a shout, it's going to use another shout. So similar to your totem one. And I also have one that allows me every time I use a shout that affects an enemy, it's going to make that enemy take, how many do I have of these now? Let's see. I think it's going to be like 90%. Yeah, 90% increased damage. So, yeah, we're getting pretty powerful.
Yeah.
This is going to go well. Just need to
I
remember to
see
do the shouts.
Bring out Rocky. I've got one of these red things I got to throw at something that's not a Marat.
Great. Yeah, we got Mort Regard too. This is actually probably the worst one.
Oh, we might get. Oh, we might get the thing that makes us immune to the puddles.
What does that mean?
There's an anima power that you can get from these red things that makes you immune to the puddles these guys drop when they die.
Oh, yeah. Guess we'll find out.
Oh, there's that bloodlust for dropping a totem.
Yeah, that's pretty useful. I was gonna say, we should probably less anyway. We just pull like a ton of stuff. Rocket, it's like running all around. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's dead now, but he's back up.
Good.
I cast bloodlust.
I think at this point I should just literally just use Battle Shout on CD.
Yeah, Rockel, he's dead, and he's got 40 seconds before he can come back.
That's fine, we're good. There's only like 2 mobs left. One of them's an elite though, that's probably why. I'm just gonna actually replace Slam on my bars with Battle Shout, because I literally don't ever need to use Slam again, and Battle Shout is probably the best damage CD in the game now.
Yeah, 30 seconds of this bloodlust buff now.
Oh, because you keep dropping totems?
Yeah, keep
That's
dropping
fine.
totems. Okay,
we just
mastery
got-
increased or chain healing. Chain lightning.
Just got 3 anima powers from that big pull.
Okay, Death
Yeah, there you
pools
go.
no longer damage you, now heal you.
Oh, heal you. That's a big difference.
Yep.
That's a
Base
good
is
one.
increased by 25, but nope, we're not gonna do that because it decreases my nature damage. And lightning and bolt and chain lightning increased by 50%. Ah.
Damn.
Ah.
You're killing it with these powers, man. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
What's this guy
Yeah,
doing?
these annoying guys.
Oh, they don't permanently die. That's right.
They do, but they sometimes they'll just go away for a bit instead of dying
Yeah.
when they get to certain health. That's annoying.
No, this one is actually can never truly die, you see. 30 seconds after losing all its health, it returns, so we just need to keep moving.
I'm just gonna keep lusting us every time I drop a totem.
Great. It's fine by me. That 600% haste you get is pretty nice. Oh yeah, and there's also commanding shout. I knew there was another shout somewhere. Basically just fishing to get a shout that, hey, there we go. And now the mob takes 90% more damage. Pretty good. You could actually line it up. It's hard because they're all like small buffs. Like they don't last very long, but they're really big. Like if you could actually line them all up, we'd probably just one-shot stuff.
Yeah.
This 200% damage increase, plus this battle shout thing, and all these other abilities.
All the lightning bolt and chain lightning buffs I've got.
Yeah, look at this. So now this, because I got Piercing Howl, which prior I got a Anima Power that made Piercing Howl last like 45 seconds instead of 8 seconds or whatever. And now since I did Piercing Howl, the mob has the 90% damage or intake for those 45 seconds. So it's like, wow, that's really good. I just kind of got unlucky with getting Piercing Howl because I don't actually have Piercing Howl. But if I had if it was actually Commanding Shout, it would be ideal. Commanding Shot is the only one I have that I could actually use to, wow, that did a lot of damage. I could actually use to put up this buff. Otherwise, we have to get lucky. God, this Bloodlust is just insane, though.
Let me drop another totem.
Yeah, just spam it. It only can last so... It only happens so often, right? The Bloodlust one?
Yeah. I mean, we got lucky on that first where it happened like 2 or 3 times while it was still active and lasted for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Wolf speed, don't need it. 10 more soul remnants. That's nice.
Yeah, it is. I just got another big 45% health one, so that's really getting nice. Oh, this is the boss. That was a short level.
Yep.
And there we go, 45 seconds of 90% damage increase.
Haven't even lusted yet. I said, I got it for the totem. Here's the other lust. Eh.
Oh yeah, the fear is... actually, fear doesn't seem to apply it for some reason, but you're probably right.
Okay, Earthelly's about to go down, and he's got 16 seconds before he can go up again.
Oh, he's dying. Yeah, look at that. Oh, well, the mob's dead, so... Doesn't matter.
Friendly target. Chain Harvest. Axe automatically hits them with Riptide. So that's nice. Yeah, taking that.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's so many good Shaman ones, but so many of them are healing based. I feel like if you get them all, it does kind of end up sucking. Okay, so now I can execute any target, though. I just see that now. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, yeah, I'd condemn. We are really... This is crazy how strong I've got. Although I probably would have said the same thing a couple weeks ago, and we still ended up having the problems we did, so... Don't let that fool ya.
Yeah. Johnny Fox says copy. What's up, Johnny Fox? How's it going, buddy?
What? Good thing you had the totem down, because I died.
No way.
I got one shot by something. I have no idea by what. But yeah, the astral projection totem saved me. Although I think it still consumed to death, didn't it? Yeah, I think it did.
Got 9 deaths left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had more than 9. I don't know though.
Earthelly's dead, and I got like 7 seconds before I can bring him back. Weren't we just talking about how easy this was?
The damage is what I'm marveling at, but yeah, the health, like I said, man, this is gonna get tough.
Whew.
Another 9% verse on mine, though. That's a really good one.
Lightning bolt and chain lightning damage increased by 50%. And Johnny Fox says, and Metro.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you. That's probably the stupid... Yeah, that's the stuff on the ground, I think. I think that's what I died to.
Cannot afford to stand in those swirlies.
Another anima power. Oh, 15% maximum health. Oh, that's nice.
When below 50% health, healing spells cast 50% faster. Blah. I'll get this while you're doing that. Kill a couple of Mar rats while you're doing that.
It's just tough to do with this stuff coming. There we go.
Yeah, look out, look out.
Oh, I did get hit, but it doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. Okay, that's good. Sketchy little area here. I don't know about this chain. What do you think?
Do we need it?
I mean, yeah, definitely we need it, but is it worth it is the question.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't want to fall off, but
I know, it's and I'm
got
already
better
seeing
at them.
there's a lot of problems here too with all these different
yeah, these
stuff on the
bother me.
ground, yeah. These mobs are just like not going away either. I don't understand this part really
I got
sucks.
7 seconds before I can bring Rock Ellie back. There we go.
What is going on? Why does that mob keep leaving? I don't get it. Ugh, I got more stuff.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, we gotta move. I can't fight there.
Luckily, we can stand in this stuff.
Oh, right. Okay. I keep forgetting about that. That's really big, actually.
"24 seconds on Rock Ellie."
That's fine. Yeah, we're good. I'm relatively tanky now, so just need to make sure we don't overpull and we'll be alright.
Let's trade on the weaker one of the two. See if we can get that down, reduce targets.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. We already killed this thing. It's back to full health somehow, so... Yeah, I'm dead. Jesus Christ. This is getting silly. There's just too much shit on the ground. And there's another one of these things here now. Man, we really got screwed by having this hall's last. Freaking Mortgar, man.
One shot the Rock Ellie.
Yeah, this mob is buffed to hell now. Got 11 stacks of this buff. Just never anywhere to stand, and these mobs keep respawning. Yeah, this is really bad. I'm running. Try to run. Just try to come up here. Oh, this is the end. This is the end. This is the mob at the end. Okay. Gives me a lot more solace now, but I'm gonna die again. Yep, dead again. Getting farmed here. How are you? You okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm out of combat. I got 10 seconds before I can bring my rock back.
Okay, that's good. All we gotta do is kill that dude. So I think his health actually stays. Yeah, his health. No, that's a different mob.
110.
That's a different mob. Just stupid mobs that never go away. This is really stupid. Oh my god, these things on the ground are so annoying. They don't look like they're hitting me, and they still do somehow. Yeah, this mob's got 1.5 million health. Do we have lust?
Yep, I have lust. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is just gonna keep happening. Just focus on killing this guy. Don't even worry about that other mob. Oh, careful there.
It's just such a narrow place.
I know, this is really bad. This has got to be like the worst possible circumstance.
Ah.
Yeah, almost dead at least.
Four seconds on Earth, Ellie. And back up. There we go.
Nice.
Also nice to get the healing tide totem back up.
God, this is just hell fighting these here. Okay.
And
They grab something and run out of there.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Hmm.
I don't like it.
I'll off that floor as fast as possible.
Yeah. That chain was definitely not worth going on.
No way. We were going to probably die again up there, honestly. Way too much stuff going on those floors.
Yeah.
The really bad luck to get Soul or Mortgar last.
Yeah. Oh. Do we want to run up the floor to get more souls? I think we've got souls.
No. I always do these. These ones are easy. I was just worried about fighting stuff while we're on these chains and doing something like falling off or getting teleported in a weird way. You don't need to come if you don't. If you want me to just handle it, because I know you have trouble with this.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the broker while you do that.
Oh, well, I have trouble with it too, apparently. Okay. Don't know what the hell that was. Literally just walked up it and just got pushed off it. Didn't go the direction I was supposed to. It's probably because I'm running so fast.
Yeah.
It's like uneven. That's why, yeah.
Yeah. It's not like a rope in the Wandering Isle.
No, definitely not. Yeah, that's why.
Standing within 10 years. Totem heals you. Strength, agility, stamina, and intellect are increased by 30%. You're no longer able to jump. I can live without jumping.
I'd hope so. That's a really good one.
And we'll see what the broker's got.
We're about to hit the cap on this. I'm not even going to get this one. You only get 50 of these, so no point in even getting that one.
Haste by 3%. Yes. Ooh, 2 more death potions. Getting them both.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we need those after that last run.
Grabbing it, and I'll get the red anima cell as well.
Great.
Okay, that's added 1 death, and then it'll have a cooldown, and we'll add another one as soon as the cooldown's off cooldown. Let's see. Increase verse by 3%. Yes, please. And maximum health by 15 or haste by 9. We got plenty of haste. Let's go health.
Yeah, it's all health right now. I would say this one, I never understand this one. Your critical strike damage and healing is increased by 30%, but your frost damage and healing done is reduced by 25%. But I don't, what frost healing? That exists? I'm confused by that. Does that actually mean what it says?
I don't think the frost applies to the healing. I assume that applies to all healing.
That's what I thought too, so I think it's a pretty risky pick.
Yeah.
But I can't, though. No, it can't, because your critical strike and healing is increased by 30%, and then they're going to nerf your actual healing on top of that? I don't think that would... I think it has to be frost healing. It just doesn't exist, so... I'm going to take it and see what happens, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Okay, there's still one more I didn't pick up here, and then that's it. It's frost healing, but that doesn't exist, right? Yeah. So I don't know why that would even be in the game. I'm gonna actually get this phantasm and go buy one more thing then.
Okay. Ooh. It's time to put on another armor kit and another flask.
Well, that's wow. That gave me exactly enough to buy 2 more. That's pretty interesting. Literally
nice.
to the T. Yeah, I need to put another armor kit on too. 77k up to 79k. That's a big jump. All right, here we go. Blast. This is where things are going to get pretty crazy. So we need to play it perfectly here. I really would like to go into this last boss with at least 6 deaths. That means 3 attempts at it.
Go. Used another flask. My bag opens so I can use the little circle as soon as we encounter something that's not a Marat.
How do you have 27% verse? I'm really geared. Alright, these are easy. This is actually... Oh, yeah, okay, you're gonna do that. 75 anima, okay. Oh, yeah, you mind control it.
I'll dismiss him so we can just kill him.
Great. Okay, I got a pretty good one late here. Enemies have 15 or 30% reduced casting speed within 15 yards. That could be really good for the last boss.
Your attack's curse and dealing 32,000 damage over 8 seconds, or more of those little orbs that heal us.
Oh, wait.
Take that curse.
I could have swore there was a cap on this Soul Remnant's Blessing, but I guess I'm wrong. Or maybe the cap's 100. Could have swore there was a cap on it. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Let's advance. Well, we missed 1% strength. This is actually like probably the easiest floor. I wish we got this one as for 17 instead of 16.
Yeah. Oh, we got that free bloodlust from that healing tide.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And
what the fuck? Are you kidding me? This is so ridiculous. I just got one shot by that shit falling from the sky. Oh my god.
If I res you, does that consume a death?
Yeah, it's over anyway. Just res me so I don't have to run back through it all.
Okay, I'll just find res because I don't think I have it on my bars.
Dude, it did 96,000 damage.
Wow.
Holy shit. God, alright. This is gonna get interesting. Nice lust. That was really good there.
I didn't lust. I just popped the healing tide totem. That's the free one.
I know, I'm joking. That's a rusty lust right there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, this is going to get interesting, I think.
Yep.
It's honestly hard to see shit because there's now so much stuff on the ground.
Yep.
Need to pay attention to what's on the ground more than my damage.
Damage will come. It's not standing and stuck on the ground.
Yeah, like it's just, we've now entered like 5 deaths or something like that. And this is why I recommend playing a ranged DPS in Raid. Like, you see how much easier it is for you to survive than it is for me to survive.
Yes. Yes.
Just like literally not in danger. I've died to 3 things that are just under my feet and you're in no danger. Another 45% health. That's going to be a really big one, I think. Actually, though. 15, I think yeah. I don't know. I have to take 45% health, right? But there's also Berserker Rage restores 5% health instantly and every 3 seconds. And that's what I'd been taking a bunch of those ones that give Berserker Rage to everybody. I hope I'll just see it again, but yeah, I have to take 45% health. There's no way I can't take that. Up to 98k now. 98k now, so now I would have survived that 96,000 ambient damage.
Nice.
Okay, another 500.
My haste.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say now I can increase my haste by 9% again. More.
Cool. Another shout one. So let's see what we get. I don't know how you're supposed to know. Oh, singing stones of bravery. Oh, challenging shout lasts 500% longer. Okay, that's really huge. So now we could apply that whenever we want with challenging shout. That's good. God, that bloodlust is ridiculous, though. Oh yeah, but now I actually have threat. It's a curious conundrum. Challenging shout lasting
I
a
mean,
billion
I'm doing
years.
38k damage.
Doesn't matter. Oh my god, another 45% maximum health one. Just keep
I
feeding
get
me.
15 again. Well,
Keep
you need it
feeding.
more for sure.
Yeah.
Versatility by 3, yes please.
Yeah, you still have a lot more health than me. That's crazy. I haven't finished the Marat one either. That's a big reason why. Good interrupt there. I probably wasn't going to get out of that in time. I thought I had mine up and I didn't. And I kind of panicked.
I got the DVM warning.
Great. Pretty stable. I mean, this is crazy how much health we gained. I had 70k and now I have 115k.
Yeah, what, 132?
Bragger. Freaking like 12k crits with this spell now. It's 144 eye level is so bizarre looking.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love the bloodlust too, man. I'll tell you, this is a really good combo. Guess I should probably be executing more. I don't know though. This whole execute talent is cool, but Whirlwind just does so much. Does damage, healing, it does all stuff. So also pulls mobs in. Okay, this is the mob that I died to. I need to be ready to dodge.
Realized my interrupt has a 6-second cooldown. I can probably get most interrupts now.
Yep, that's Blood DK has, or DK in general has the same one, and you can get it down to like literally the same, like basically no cast would ever have a higher frequency than my interrupt would be. I think it'd be like 4 seconds or something like that.
They are.
Check how much Rock Ellie has, health-wise. Oh yeah, he's 180k, so that definitely scales with your health.
Definitely
so that's something
important to get then.
Yeah, that's something we should have considered early on. Because that really was the turning point, right? That one floor where the Rock Ellie was dying was actually, we almost lost a whole run to it. We lost a lot of deaths
really
there.
did.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll keep getting these spirits then. Bound Soul Remnants, good.
Yeah, up to 72. It's just insane.
Wait, 72? What? Oh, yeah, because you've
70.
taken some that give more. I see.
Yeah.
See,
I took some of those up.
if we communicated more on that, I would have not made the mistake I made because I didn't realize that you had more than 50 anyway. So if you just said, I already have more than 50, then I would have been like, oh, good, we don't
Oh
need.
yeah, I was. I did.
Shaman seems to
Head
have some sick
over.
anima powers for soloing. Yeah, definitely. Agreed. We got everything we want for this guy? This is going to be
Yeah, give
pretty
me 8
difficult.
seconds. Earth Elemental's about to go down.
Okay. This is going to be pretty interesting.
Okay.
Discordant Barrage. This is the ability I died to. Okay. Oh, no. Come on. Holy shit, that is so bad.
What?
I just fucking threw the goddamn spear on the fucking ceiling.
I hate that.
I don't understand why that's a thing. Like, there's no reason that anybody should ever be able to target up there. Another
Yeah.
barrage. It's just gonna keep getting interrupted, though. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Looks like it goes on both of us every time anyway.
Elemental.
Okay, it's
1
good.
second. There we go.
Sweet. That
You
wasn't
got him.
hard at all. Oh, this is it right here, guys. Right at the end. A watchful lifeline defends you, dealing 1.1k holy damage to enemies that strike you in melee. That is so huge. It's unbelievable. Although, I guess since I'm not getting meleeed a lot, maybe it's not going to be as good. But that is usually the best anima power when I play my DK. Like, that'll be like 40% of my damage or something.
Oh wow.
Alright, good.
No
We're on
idea
a
it was
roll.
that good.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, so this is it, guys. We get 7 deaths. Really have to have no more deaths. If we can get 1 more, maybe total. Need to take every mob serious.
Except for
This
these
last,
Malrats that I'm gonna freeze.
yeah, this last dude is gonna be really difficult.
We should like stop before we do go and just research him.
Okay, we could do that.
But just
And we do have 3 tries, as long as we don't completely lose here. I mean, and maybe we'll even have 4 tries if we have
yeah.
the extra pots at the end, which I don't know how that's working, but it seems like we've gotten that every time now. What do we got? Doesn't look like anything special coming up. Oh, which one even is it? I didn't even notice. Somebody said this is actually one of the easier bosses, but I forgot you could even look, honestly.
I didn't even look. We were doing so well at that point. I wasn't even concerned.
Binder Baratas is what we got. Okay. That's like the first time that Death Blast cast got off, and I was just so scared. I was like, dude, we're gonna get 1 shot. But no, we're good. This is probably way more health than I had last time I did this. Wow, 50k DPS. Holy shit. What the fuck? No Spec characters doing 50k DPS on 3 mobs. That is bizarre.
Gonna have to change my name to Cop Mapad.
It's a good one. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, didn't even see that mob good. Oh, there's a key on the ground too. We'll need to make sure we get these.
Yeah, I saw that mob and I could just see it aggroing when we were
Smart. That's great. That's
attack.
great, dude.
Like,
You're more aware than I am right now. Okay,
looking
I
at
think
later.
just charge in, I think, huh? Let's just go.
Yeah, let's just do it. I can't jump. I can't get in there. Ugh.
Seriously.
Seriously, I cannot jump it. I can't jump. I can't get over the little thing.
You don't need to jump, dude. You just literally walk over it.
I tried.
The Rockies rubble. Wasn't prepared for
No,
that.
he's not. He's back.
Oh, ooh, that scared me.
Well, sure, now the free lust goes off. More of those little bubbles when we attack elites. Ah, there we go. I found a place where I can.
Yeah, yeah. There's another anima power here too, it looks like.
Phantasma or movement speed. Take movement speed, I suppose. And Phantasma or haste is increased by 25%. Nature, damage, and healing. Oh, I don't want to take that. I have to take the Phantasma.
Oh, yeah.
Because my healing is nature, right? Did we get the
Nature
key
will rise against you. Yeah, we got it.
Okay. I see another key over here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not there anymore, so I assume we got it. Oh, there was I missed an anima power as well. I'll have to go back.
Oh, Rocky. There you go.
Literally, like, I'm not even spending. I'm at full rage, 100%. Why is that?
Nice.
Oh, right, because I took a fuck. Okay, I'm an idiot. I took an anima power that made me. Forget it. I usually don't take that one because it just feels like a waste, but I did take it. Just go back.
Get the last boss to 10%, then my frost shock will kill it too.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. I had a thing like that last time too. So, oh yeah, the key is still here. Anyway, yeah, we'll have a very good chance at doing that. I think, as long as he doesn't kill the rock elemental, which I think at this point he won't be able to. Now that we know the rock ellie's health is scaling with us, yeah. I mean, there's probably a chance he'll kill it, but I think for the most part it's good. Yeah, let's go to the right here.
One more key.
It's a big pull. I'll try to pull him back a bit.
Okay, I'll pop Rock Ellie when we get out of LOS.
Looks good now.
And the free lust. Make sure where I'm standing.
The Skull's Soul Blast Nova is the big interrupt on this pack. Because it's easy to dodge, but it's actually a pretty quick cast, so if you're not 100% ready for it, it's going to happen. Okay, I got that one. Oh, yeah, you could interrupt every single cast. I keep forgetting. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You're carrying me, buddy. How does it feel?
Amazing. I'm not used to see that guy.
Holy Torghast, huh? That's great. I love it. Such good. It's honestly so well done. This content is just excellent.
Rocky's not up for 7 seconds.
Nah, it's fine. I taunt.
There we go, Rocky.
So leechy right now. It's insane how much healing I'm doing. You're doing even more healing. Just the healing stream totems. Passive healing is insane, yeah.
Well, because I've got a bunch of stuff that buffed it, right?
Yeah.
You're right, when that bloodlust goes away, you feel so...
It's so different, yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like you're on, like, freaking steroids, and then all of a sudden you're not anymore.
Uh, 15 seconds to rock element.
Relatively high volume, but it doesn't look like it's any danger.
No danger now.
Nope. There's the rock in the building.
If you smell what the rock elemental is cooking.
Yeah, see, I don't know why, but Jay-Z calls himself Rockefeller or some shit. I never understood that, but...
Maybe it's just me, but that free anima power over there looks like a trap.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but... Yeah, it could be. It could be. No, it's not.
Nope.
3% verse. Let's
Um,
rock.
reduce the casting speed by 30%, or mastery, which I don't have.
Okay, well, that's a tough one.
What the? That
Oh,
one
that thing
guy came
aggroed
back.
you. Yeah, it's gonna keep happening. We still need to get that chest, though. I guess we missed a key somewhere.
Sometimes they're out on the ledge.
Let's just keep going, and we'll come back if we have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Wait, did we use... Can't even remember if I've done this yet. No, I didn't.
Critical damage and healing by 18%. Yes, please.
Cooldown is now 1 second of shield slam. Wait, no, it's not. That was because we had lust. Okay, I forget. It's really slow. It's really low, but it's still not up every global. Just above every global. I'd love to literally just only hit shield slam, but I don't think that's going to work out. Because if I could only use shield slam and then the whirlwinds that were coming from shield slam were still doing the whirlwinding, then I can literally just put ignore pain up constantly.
Yeah.
I think I might be doing that. Well, actually, no. Ignore pain as a CD. I forgot. Okay. So non-viable. There's just so much going on. I can't even see the floor. So if there's ever anything underneath me, I just die.
Yeah. I get you. I do.
Ah, they're leaving. Jesus Christ. I hate these floors.
Yeah. Keep back. Now.
Boom. Those mobs will return soon too, so let's kill these and then... Yeah, they're there.
You're there.
$50K execute. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Vanish to nothing. See you later.
Both of them. 13 seconds for rock.
One good thing about the mobs leaving is they'll lose their stacking buff. Oh, okay. You sure about that? I don't know what buff we're talking about, but the elite buff, I guess, yeah. Yeah, with Bloodlust up, it's actually a 1 second CD. That's crazy. Shield Slam is every global. Alright, there's the key too.
Nice. We go back and get
Finish
that
out
chest.
the stuff here and then we'll go get the chest, yeah.
Theo says, Cop, hi, I have nothing to give to this conversation. Never played either warrior or shaman properly. That's okay, buddy.
You don't have to, yeah. You can just sit back and enjoy.
Exactly. We are.
Yeah, this is energetic, to say the least.
Theo says, then I will.
It doesn't really feel like it's any harder with 2 people. I mean, like, I don't feel like we're being, like, oppressed by these mobs that are twice as strong or something. They hit, like, a weird inflection point there where we didn't have the power we needed to survive that one floor, but past that, that was it. What layer is this? This is layer 1, right? Yeah, we did 1.
Yes.
Just to test it out, I'm 144 eye level and he is 150 something item level, so
152. Yeah.
basically a fresh character with no specialization. And I mean, Cop does a lot of Torghast, but I don't really know much.
Yeah. My point of progression is on my main, just because I haven't done it much lately, is still layer 5, so twisting corridors. I gotta finish it off though.
Yeah, we'll finish it together, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just do go all the way to layer 8 on these characters. Over 3 hours record. Yeah, maybe.
Ghost Wolf increases speed or immunity to all damage for 1.5 minutes. I mean,
that's cool, I guess.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, if it works on the Rock Ellie, that's gonna make our life easy. But by the time we get to the boss, it'll be over anyways. And it doesn't look like it. You have a shield. The Rock does not. Okay, here we go. So I had a lot of trouble with this when I did this, but I think this mob itself will be much easier than the mob I fought last time I did this. Jesus Christ. Guess the threat is like really low now. I just have full threat on the mob. Oh, it's because of challenging shout, right? I keep forgetting about that.
There's the actual Bloodlust.
Nice.
There's Earth Ellie back.
Okay, this is easy. Man, you're doing a lot of damage. That is so. You're literally just casting spells. Like, you're not even doing anything. It's just those freaking, Corrupted Antenna and Lens of Evokar. That's like almost 60% of your damage. That's wild. Alright.
Absolutely. My curse is going up in damage as well, because I just got another stack of it.
I just got exactly what I wanted. Berserker Rage restores 5% instantly and every 3 seconds. So that is perfect. And my Berserker Rage lasts for 42 seconds and is on a 1 minute CD. So we now have a 5% heal ticking on us every 3 seconds for basically the entire fight. So if we do make any mistakes, it should be a lot easier to survive. And we got here with 7 deaths, so.
And I don't have any extra deaths on my side.
I do.
So.
I'm buying them right now.
Nice.
Agreed.
I got versatility and Ghost Wolf speed, so useful and not useful.
Oh, activating Bladestorm, Recklessness, or Avatar randomly cast one of the other 2 abilities, but sadly I won't have access to any of those spells, so doesn't help.
Mastery or 10 more souls? I think I'll take 10 more soul remnants. I'm at 86 now.
Wow. Okay, so I can buy a potion or whatever. I can buy a thing that gives me infinite rage, but I'm gonna wait. So let's do a pull. See what happens.
Okay. Yellow swag pull.
Yeah, I think we kill, honestly. Like, unless there's a mechanic that I'm unaware of, but use one of these deaths while we wait. This spot on, and are we good?
Okay. And
here we go. Let's interrupt that. No reason not to. Bind souls. Ah, these ones. Yeah, okay. It's like we're just gonna kill them so fast though that they're not even gonna exist. We are doing a lot of damage though. Dodge that, obviously. We did use that pot, right?
yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Wow, he's just dying quickly.
He is now. He turned up real quick.
There's the bonus Bloodlust.
Just don't get hit by that. I assume it's still a one-shot. Well, that was a joke. What the fuck? Kill it. Frost Shock it. Kill it. Oh, that's good. How about
There
that?
we go.
Easy mode, too. I mean, that wasn't even hard.
Yeah.
Rock.
It really wasn't.
The
Once we
Rock
got
Alley.
past that, the first 3 or 4 floors, bang, 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 except for that one thing.
Yes. How about that? 3 hours. So it took us 3 hours to do that. It's pretty long, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's fun, right? I tell you what, that 3 hours
I love
flew.
Yeah, felt like half an hour to me. I tell you, I can't believe it was 3 hours.
Me too. I'm really impressed. Okay, so obviously won't have time for another whole layer, but what I wouldn't mind doing, you've done layer 2, right?
Yes, on my
Okay.
main.
So what I wouldn't mind doing with this next little bit of time I have is to go into layer 3 and see what the first floor is like, if you have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Okay, let's try that. I want to see how hard this actually gets, because I've talked to a lot of people who were like, you know, they didn't really feel like that there was much of a difference. They know there is a difference, but the difference didn't really feel like it was tangible. So we'll see what it feels like on these characters, because I wonder, like, if we actually did layer 8 on these characters, would we not even be able to kill a mob on the first floor? Because, like, obviously it gets so easy because we obviously get some insane powers, but if we don't have the powers, can we even do anything? I don't know. Oh, here
Earth
we go.
Elemental has a permanent earthquake attached to it. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good start. I also got getting hit has a 10% chance to grant you ignore pain. That's a good start. Now, that is true. With Twisting Quarters, we can keep refreshing it until we get the power we want, right?
That's true.
Oh, we're on this heat one. 1% every 5 seconds. That might be difficult. Oh my god, look at this opener. Holy shit.
I have 2 minutes till Bloodlust comes up.
Any percent, no spec, 3 hours, 5 seconds, 06. That's funny. Wait, what'd you say? 2 hours until Bloodlust comes up?
2 minutes. 2
Oh,
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Let's just not pull that thing. Let's go left.
Yeah. There's another elite over here too.
Oh yeah, Elite's on floor 1. That's interesting. I thought they like actually made that not happen. God, this is so much worse than the last run already. Oh my god,
I know,
it's
because
so
we were
bad.
so used to being so
Yes,
powerful.
that's what I'm saying. I was literally just spamming Whirlwind, and I didn't feel like, as much as I like Twisting Corridors, I don't think I can do 2 floors back to back, because this just is hard to get used to now. I'm like staring at my bars trying to figure
Pulling
what.
threat. Don't hurt me. I'm a squishy little shaman.
Okay, well there's an anima power.
Below 50% health, your healing casts 50% faster, and that's all. Single target.
Yep. No longer overpowered.
No longer doing 50k damage per second.
We're doing 500. 500 damage per second. Pretty good.
Yeah, for no spec.
It's pretty good.
Stun him with a cap.
God, these mobs do a lot of damage though. Gonna have to. Oh, it's this stupid fucking. You know what? That's fine. Let's just continue. I'm gonna say this is really bad, like an unfair start, because we are just gonna take 1% of our health every second, and I don't have any way to stop that. I have some food that I'm gonna eat quickly before we go on. You could heal yourself.
Aw, Marrats no longer die instantly. That's
Yeah.
no fun.
Take it real slow. Kill one Mawrat at a time here. Chase that thing down. Good.
I'm pretty sure I could hex some of this stuff too, if we actually get
Yeah,
to
most of it gets pulled solo, which is the problem with the Rock Alley and not the problem with the Rock Alley at the same time. Like, you can't really pull a single mob anymore when you have Perma Rock Alley, but you don't really need to,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, the damaging one is awful before you start getting healing powers. It is kind of bad, but we'll see. We're only going to do the first 4, and then I'm going to get off and get some dinner.
Yeah, probably me too.
You're gonna come and get dinner with me? Is that what you mean?
If we were closer, I would, my friend.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ah, we aggroed that.
Well,
Hmm.
then Earthelli and everything else is getting
Oh
popped.
yeah, that's true. Let's pop +2 if it's up or not yet.
Yep, there
Great.
we go.
Just don't have any rage gen. That's the problem.
Beware.
Yeah, that's Ravage on the Rock Alley there, so that's lucky. Because at this point I should still be slamming instead of whirlwinding.
Throw a cap totem down. That'll help.
Yeah, it would. I would rather save that until the Rock Alley is dead, though. Just gonna turn on me with 10 stacks, and I am going to go very dead. Oh, he's gonna turn on you. I'll
It
taunt.
turned on me.
I'll taunt. I'll taunt. That Ravage. Okay. Probably want to heal yourself. That's bad bleed on you right now.
Not used to having to heal myself. I'm so used to the cap or the healing stream totem doing it.
Yep. Just gonna try to avoid that bleed if I can. Doesn't look like it. Ah, but the vial cleanses bleeds, right? Good.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. I'm dead though, just to melees. Well, we
Got
killed
him.
him. One elite out of probably dozens in this floor.
I see another elite right there. And there's
Yeah.
one directly behind us, too.
There's actually some pots and stuff over here and souls, so let's go this way first. No, the Mara. Oh, I just charged to it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I actually didn't aggro the elite.
Nice.
It's nice, but
Nice.
still probably gonna die. Just need to heal it from Victory Rush, otherwise I can't live.
Yeah, I'm gonna die right away, too.
Yeah, it's my fault there.
Stuff happens.
It's that stupid Marat, man. I really hate Marats without Death Grip. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
Constantly run into other packs.
I agree.
It's just like struggling to kill it. That's funny. Torghast fatigue has set in. It is, honestly, it's a different game. Like, starting when we did, I was like completely neutral on my character, right? But then after 3 hours with that overpowered version of it, it's hard to go back and think like, I'm like staring at my bars. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even remember what buttons I need to press, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It really is like that.
Yeah.
You just get so used to it.
All right. Let's see. Let's try this lower to locks.
1 minute till Rock Alley.
Should be alright. If we need Rock Gilly for every pack at floor 1, then we can't do it, you know, so I'm not worried about it. Probably want to try to stun that, though. He basically does 3 abilities. Whirlwind, you run. The other one you can stun. It's just like damage, and lockdown is interruptible. So now he's going to do the chains again, so if you have no way to heal yourself, I would try to run or I'll just taunt. Iron Shackles. See, it's on both of us every time. And Whirlwind, I'll just fear him. I don't actually have much space to fight him is kind of an issue. Now it's Interrupt. I got that, and now he's going to do the chains again. See if AM or Spell Reflect does anything. Probably not. Nope. I think maybe if you run away, it breaks it. Nah. Whirlwind. a long whirlwind.
7 seconds to Earth, Ellie.
This is a terrible first floor. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? It's gotta be the worst possible start. Let's try. You want to try a different first floor real quick?
Yeah.
This just seems like unlucky. I don't know what's going on here. I've never had
I
10 elites on the first floor with the friggin' torment, soul heat, and all that.
Definitely feels less than winnable.
Yeah, we'd be here probably for an hour trying to get past this floor. We'd probably just have to skip all the elites, which is perfectly doable, but it's not the point. I want to test it.
Yeah. Food buff on.
Okay, much better. And again, I got the exact same anima power that I got last time.
Each active totem increases your damage and healing by 5%. That's the one.
It's a good start.
Yep. Yeah, this is a much better start for sure. When not in combat, we get people tracking us down.
Yeah.
No, Marat, no.
See, that's what I'm saying now. Okay, good. Oh, there's a puzzle thing there too. You rarely see these, I feel like, but I think that gives an anima power.
Is that the one with the lines?
Yeah.
You know, the first time I saw that was last week.
Yeah, I've only seen it once.
I never even knew it existed.
I think this is actually the second time I've ever seen it. It's gonna actually be kind of hard to solve with those mobs spawning on us.
An anima power.
Oh, that's lucky. Holy shit. See how much lucky you can get. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
critical
another
damage and healing.
Not really sure what the quickest solve here is, but I'm sure there is one. Huh. Only one of us can do it at a time, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea, honestly.
Want me to give it a shot?
I mean, do you see a solution? There's only... Oh, I see. All you need to do is get the 3 center ones into the center. That's easy. Okay. I thought we had to make it go around all 6 angles, or like make a box out of it.
No, you just gotta get a line.
I get it. I get it. Because in Golden Sun, there's a puzzle like that. You have to make the puzzle. It's very, very similar looking, and you have to make it go around the entire, all 4 corners of the box. So I thought that was what this was.
Nice.
I want to interrupt that.
Be nicer if I could get rid of poisons and curses and stuff.
Yep. Oh, that... Well...
Oh, it's following me.
I see. Probably want to top yourself off if you have the option.
That's what I'm doing. 26 seconds to Earth.
Yes, it's not going to end well, I don't think. Just gonna take way too long.
And 2, 1, and we get it.
Ooh.
We win.
Okay, hopefully that's the saving grace. We'll see. No, that helps too, obviously. Okay, I got that kick.
I get this
Good, that's great. You kicked that right before it happened. That's a nice kick. This one's gonna go off, but
Gotta do some healing to myself.
yeah. I'll get the next cloying juices. Okay, I'm getting it.
Got it.
Good, that's great. But this next cloying juice is gonna hurt really hard. I'm gonna try to have a CD up for it. Which I did and barely survived. Holy shit. I'll just heal with the pot. I get next cloying juices. Ah, I just fucking whiffed. God damn it. Just kick that
I got it.
instead.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, Rock Kelly's dead now. This is just like run away basically, so I'll fear it. And then I kick next.
Killed me.
Ah, damn. I kick next though.
Okay.
Come on back if you
Release
can.
and come back. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm a-coming.
I think I died of the juices.
You got this. 3.7.
Just try to kill him. Cool.
Got him.
Nice.
No.
Wait, no anima power? What?
What the? It's a rare. Why is there no anima power?
Maybe it's just under the corpse?
I'm not.
Fuck?
I'm mousing over. I'm not seeing it. Like it should come up with the little cogwheel. Yeah.
Oh, he just said, my problem with the rares locked behind puzzles, they don't drop anima for some reason. It's still bugged. Weird.
Jeez.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, that was a huge waste of time.
Alright, here's an anima power here, though. Let's see what we get.
Each friendly target hit by chain harvest. Yes. Riptide. That's nice.
At which temple do you train?
It happened to me at least 5 or 6 times when I was clearing all of Twisting Corridors. That's interesting. Strange. That's only the second time I ever fought that mob, honestly, so. Wasn't even aware that that was a thing. I picked up an armor one, so that should help a lot.
Absolutely.
What do you think, like, the best start would be? The first anima power, what would be the first one you'd want?
For this tune? Probably the Earth Elemental Reduction. Like, the sooner we can get that, the better.
I guess
think
so,
even more
yeah.
than Earthquake.
I think you're right. Even if the first floor doesn't give you 100% Rock Alley, I think even just waiting for it every time would be the better play.
Because you can go slow, right?
Yeah,
It's just...
you definitely can.
Just a lot harder to...
Can
A lot
you get a
harder
range?
to recover from deaths.
Can you get a range interrupt on that?
Sorry.
Cool. That's really bad patrol there. All right, we're good. Oh, look, it's showing the damage of the mob. It's doing a lot. Well, not a ton, but it's doing some.
Yeah. I feel like those
Oh, what the hell's
explosions when
this?
skeletons die is low-key dangerous.
It used to be unavoidable. Every time you kill the skeleton, it used to explode, like, just outright. But now it's avoidable. Is this a
Nice.
trap? What is this? Oh, look at that.
Crit.
It's a good one. Spell reflection lasts 200% longer and applies to your party.
Nice. I got crit by 3% or greatly increase the power of your jumps. I'm going for crit.
Yeah. Greatly increase the power of your jumps. No. No thanks.
Yeah, why would I want empowered jumps? I need to be able to catch up to Metro.
Yep. Okay, another anima power. Oh, there we go. 80% heal whirlwind. Perfect.
Healing stream totem healing increased by 100%.
That's so nice. Honestly, that might be the best start. Like, if you can't get the Rock Ellie one, I think that's a really good option because we just,
Yeah.
like, take so much damage early because our DPS sucks. But it's like, you could get good DPS, but I don't think you're going to. Like, you're not going to get, like, double damage just from a single anima power. So I think it's better to just try to get as much survival as possible on floor 1 and
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
There's the bell that he's looking for.
Oh, God. Do you have Rock Ellie?
Yep. Pop
I would
him.
probably
You want,
use it,
Lust
yeah.
as well?
Nah, let's save Lust.
Sorry.
Oh, you use that's fine. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
It's a lot of casts. Is the problem. I got some armor ones, but no good magic options other than interrupting and spell reflect.
Go.
Alright, let's see what happens. That's good.
Spells have a chance to grant mastery or 300 phantasma.
Mastery's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
It's real good.
increases the number of viewers on your channel. That's
Whoa, that's the mastery. I wish
Shaman.
that. I mean, it should be stacking mastery then. No wonder why. Well, we got this guy immediately after we used all of our CDs. Yeah.
Well, let's jump down because we can climb back up the rope.
Okay. I feel pretty good for floor 1 though.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm relatively strong.
we had our problems. I think if we knew that we weren't getting an anima power from that rare, we wouldn't have bothered with them.
That was a huge waste of time, obviously. Yep. Oh wow, that's lucky. Huh.
Flame shock's damage over time affects 40% more frequently. That's nice.
I'm gonna say something really stupid here. I don't know if it makes me sound like an idiot or not. When it says increases maximum health by 15%, do you think that's like the health that I have? Like if I use that when I have no health, does it just suck compared to if I use it at the end, or is that not how it works?
I don't know. It's weird the way the health stacks. Like when I was on that run with my monk, where I had 440,000 health at the end, I didn't feel like I didn't feel like I had 1100 times health increase, but like I don't think I had enough powers to make that increase. But it's weird because it's got to be additive in some weird way.
Yeah, Jix says it's 15% of your current health, so I mean you got to get them anyway. But it's just like the first one sucks compared to the last one. I guess basically is the way to take it.
Yeah.
Take away. It's not like it barely gave me any health. It gave me like 3k health. How do we use this chain? Oh, there we go.
Just click on it.
All right. Well, let's kill this guy. This looks like a caster. Should be easy. I'll get first interrupt.
Yep.
That's mine. Dark binding.
Mine.
Good. I'll spell reflect if it's on me next. Yep, spell reflect. And then I'll interrupt. Eventually, got it. Probably just save yours for that cripple that you interrupted. That's probably the better play.
Okay.
The periodic cast is not a problem for me right now. Bad timing. You had 20k going in and got 200% over the run, you'd be at 60k. If your base is low, you won't get a lot from them. Yeah, okay. So really, I should probably not even take any percent health ones until I get the Marat stacking one, because that would just be way more valuable, I think, over time.
Yeah.
And then start taking the percent ones. It's just like, I feel like if you don't take them, you're gonna really be screwed later on.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, because you don't start building them up, right?
Yeah.
Earth Ellie.
Oh, cool. Solves that problem. That seems soon. Has it been 5 minutes? Huh?
Yeah. Again, this is going way faster than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Like, it feels way faster.
I mean, I think, yeah, this is like... So even though we got really, like, hard blocked on that first floor, I think that was just really bad luck. So I don't see, like... I mean, I know 3 isn't 8, but... I mean, 3 is supposed to be harder than 1, and we're not having any issues right here, so... I think we can do this all the way.
Yeah.
Sweet. Seems like a good place to stop, then.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's going to be it for today. I might take tomorrow off as well. I got a bunch of stuff because I have something really special planned for next weekend. But either way, we're going to be back Tuesday, Wednesday with our raid streams. So thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great day. Peace. Cop out.
I wouldn't mind talking about the run, though, quick if you had a second.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Okay. Well, I didn't end my stream, but you did yours, I guess. No problem. Yeah. So what did you think, like, as Shaman? Like, how did it play out? Like,
it felt really well. Like, I feel like if I was a Shaman main, I feel like I would have done a lot better, you know? But
yeah.
I think it went fine. I think we can totally do 8. Like, I think we can do up to 8 as a duo like this. So it just seems to work better.
Honestly, I think it was easier with 2, yeah. And I guess that's normal, but I'm kind of surprised, actually. I'd never really done it with 2 people. Very little time spent in Torghast other than alone, so I didn't really know what to expect. And I think, like, frankly, it's just easier with 2 people. I don't understand why everybody has so much trouble with this. Like, I'm still waiting to see a time when I'm like, this is what they're talking about. But I give these fucking people too much credit, man. Like, it's not going to happen because those people are just idiots. They're not actually trying to get better, and they're just making fucking terrible mistakes probably every time. And they're like, this is too hard. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess we did pick 2 really powerful classes, but I mean, the Rock Ellie was good, but most of your damage came from the passive shit that anybody can get, right? So
yeah,
it's not like it was all class-based damage. So I think I wouldn't mind trying it.
Shock was doing work by the end, and
Yeah,
all
that was
kinds of
doing
other
good, I
stuff.
guess. Yeah. Well, okay, cool. Yeah, so I definitely would. I'd like to try. I'm gonna keep leveling new characters. My plan
Me
is
too.
to try to get every character, every class to max. I'm trying to like think of one that I could literally just play, and like be like an alt that I'm gonna play all the time. And I haven't really found that yet. I think it's gonna be Paladin. I want to start some Alliance ones in my Paladin's Alliance.
Yeah,
So I feel like that'd be fun maybe to try some Alliance characters and play it that way. But
interesting.
eh,
I think the what I was talking about at the end of my stream there, I'll break it. The news here is I want to do a 1 to 60 charity stream by the weekend, and if I do, I'm gonna try a paladin, and of course it will be alliance, so we can get as much buffs as we can from like war mode and stuff.
oh yeah.
So that will definitely be something I'll give a shot to, and we'll see. I might do some other ones on Alliance. Maybe I'll do a monk on Alliance later on, casually as well, so we can be interested to see, especially with now that we know we can get Black Ox statue.
I know that does sound pretty cool, doesn't it? Some of the classes just sound so interesting. That's why I wanted to try Priest. I was honestly thinking about leveling Priest through dungeons. What the hell? I was thinking about leveling Priest purely through dungeons to see how that worked out because you only have a few heals, but they could queue as a healer, so it'd be interesting.
Yeah, and it wouldn't knock you into a spec because you got two healing
Yep.
specs.
That's exactly right. You couldn't do that as any other tank or healer combo.
Nice.
All right, cool, man. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got together, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Try to do this maybe like once every week or 2 weeks or something. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right, cool. See you later.